Here we go. How is it going, guys? And welcome to my Southampton versus Middlesbrough Championship playoff semi-final second leg watch-along. It's a big night tonight at St Mary's Stadium. The first leg finished 0-0, so it is all to play for tonight. Both these teams 90 minutes away from a place at Wembley for the playoff final on the 23rd of May. And the winner of tonight's tie will play Hull City at Wembley after they beat Millwall by 2-0 in the second leg yesterday at the Den. So yeah, both legs finished 0-0 in both playoff semi-finals, and obviously Hull won 2-0 yesterday. So let's hope we get some goals tonight. I think we will, but we'll have to wait and see, of course. We've got about 11 minutes till kick-off, so I'll quickly go through the team news. For Southampton, Daniel Perrett's in goal, Ryan Manning left back, James Bree right back, two centre-backs, Nathan Wood and Taylor Harwood-Bellis. Midfield two of Casper Yander and Shea Charles. In the 10, Finn Azaz, who used to play for Middlesbrough. Leo Cienza on the left with Kuru Matsuki on the right, and then Ross Stewart up front. For Middlesbrough, Solbrin in goal, a back three of Malanda, Fry and Ayling. Matt Targett, on loan from Newcastle, left wing back. Callum Britton right wing back, midfield two of, it looks like it's going to be Aidan Morris and Riley McGree, and then a front three of Morgan Whittaker on the right, Tommy Conway on the left and David Strelick up front. That's what the formation's saying on FootMob. I'm not too sure what it's going to look like. I think it will either be a 3-4-3 or a 3-4-2-1. It's definitely a back three for Middlesbrough tonight because they've got Malanda, Fry and Ayling. Well, they've got 5 defenders with also Target and Britton as the fullbacks or the wing backs, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, but should be a good game tonight. Looking forward to it. Could go to extra time or even penalties tonight, so this could be a long stream. We'll have to wait and see. Let me know your predictions in the chat, guys. I'm going to go for 2-1 Southampton, but I think it's going to go extra time. I think Southampton go 1-0 up, Middlesbrough equaliser, finishes 1-1 after 90 minutes, and then Southampton will win 2-1 in extra time. That's what I'm going for, but we'll have to wait and see. We've got about 9 minutes till kick-off. Yeah, I mean, in the first leg, it was all Middlesbrough. But for Southampton, I've got to say, very good result. Finished 0-0. They only had one shot on target the whole first leg, Southampton. They did hit the crossbar, but apart from that, they did pretty much nothing going forward. Actually, no, sorry, Southampton didn't have a single shot on target. No shots on target for Tonderekud's side. But they did manage to have more shots in the second half. But first half, no shots and 24% possession. It was all Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough overall missed 6 big chances. They had six big chances and they missed all of them. So that has got to change tonight because ultimately they're away in this leg as well. And Southampton haven't lost in the Championship since mid-January. And funnily enough, Southampton's last defeat in the Championship was against Hull City, who they could be playing at Wembley in 11 days' time for the playoff final. But there is, this is incredible by the way, there is still a chance that even if Southampton were to go through tonight, they might not be able to play the playoff final. Let me explain. I'm sure those of you who follow the Championship on a regular basis are aware of obviously the spine incident where apparently Southampton sent one of their analysts to film a Middlesbrough training session just before the first leg, and Southampton got charged for it, and obviously. And Tonda Eka actually walked out of his press conference after the game because he kept getting asked questions about it. So I think they did do it. I mean, why would Middlesbrough lie about it? Because yeah, I mean, it's not an ideal situation. But yeah, I saw a few hours before the game today that Southampton could be either thrown out the playoffs or this is only if they're found guilty, but they could either suffer they could either get kicked out of the playoffs or they could suffer a points deduction at the start of next season. But obviously we don't know what league they're going to be in next season yet. So yeah, I mean, it's a very weird situation, 100%. But again, they're going to... Yeah, I don't know. It's a very weird situation, but we'll see how it goes tonight. I mean, obviously if they were to get knocked out tonight, then... obviously there's no issue. But if they do go through tonight, then I don't know what the EFL are going to do about it. Because you can't because if Southampton go through tonight, you can't say, oh, you can't play the playoff final, you've been found guilty. It's a very difficult situation. But let's be honest, Southampton have earned the right to be in the playoffs. I know obviously the spine is not ideal, but they've been the best team in the league in the Championship this calendar year. Only lost 2 games. One of them was to Middlesbrough, and the other one was to Hull. Obviously, they're playing Middlesbrough tonight. Could play Hull in the playoff final. So yeah, ain't that typical? But I'm looking at Southampton's recent form. Only 1 win in their last 5. Obviously, they've been brilliant since January. Not denying that, but Yeah, last 5 games, drew 2-2 to Bristol City, got knocked out of the FA Cup by Man City, drew to Ipswich, beat Preston, and then drew the first leg to Middlesbrough. And I've got to say, Middlesbrough, it was looking very shaky for them. I think they went like 6 games without a win. Like at the worst time. Yeah. Was it 6 games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games without a win. And then to finish the season, 2 wins, 2 draws. I mean, let's be honest, Middlesbrough should have probably got automatics. Like they're in such a... for most of the season, even when Rob Edwards was in charge before he went to Wolves, they were around the 2nd and 3rd in the league. And obviously Kim Hellberg comes in and... Look, he's a very good manager. It's not his fault that Middlesbrough haven't got automatics. I'm not too sure what's happened with them recently, but look, they're still a very good team. Dominated the first leg, should really be taking an advantage into this second leg, but finished goalless. And look, I think Middlesbrough can definitely go through tonight. I think 100%. Yeah, the 2 fixtures between the 2 this season in the league, obviously at the Riverside, Middlesbrough won 4-0. Which was incredible, yeah. And the fixture of St Mary's in the league was a 1-1 draw. But the managers that day were not Tonda Ecker and Kim Hellberg. They were Will Steele and Rob Edwards. So 2 very different managers in the dugout tonight. I mean, Tonda Ecker has done unbelievable since he came in. And I honestly think if Southampton get promoted, I honestly could see them staying up. Like they knocked Arsenal out of the FA Cup recently. They're a very good team. But look, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm looking forward to this game. 5 minutes till kick-off at St Mary's. But yeah, I do think it will be Southampton who go through tonight. But I just want a good game. I want goals. I want drama. I would not mind extra time or penalties at all. That would be fantastic. But let's see how it goes, eh? I think the first goal is going to be... I mean, it sounds pretty obvious to say, but I do think the first goal tonight is going to be very crucial. I think, obviously, I mean, it proved to be yesterday. I mean, I didn't watch it because obviously I was doing a watch-along for Tottenham against Leeds at the same time. But obviously Hull went 1-0 up and then they managed to get a second not too long after. So yeah, the first goal is very crucial in this game. 100%. For God's... There are some Southampton fans tonight in the crowd who are dressed as bushes. That is amazing. I love that. Because obviously the spine incident, apparently it was Southampton's analyst who filmed it was in the bushes. So you got some Southampton fans here dressed up as bushes. Someone's got binoculars. I love that. I love it. I absolutely love it. And look, it's not right what they did, but it's just funny that people can joke about it and stuff like that. The teams are now walking out to the St Mary's pitch for a big night of Championship football. Winner to play Hull City in the playoff final on Saturday the 23rd of May. I've got to say, fair play to Hull. I was not expecting it as well. I predicted Millwall to win 2-0 and it was actually Hull who won 2-0. And considering the fact that, I didn't even know this, Hull didn't sign any players in the summer transfer window. Not one. The only player I think they've bought was Toby Collier, on loan from Man United, but they didn't buy him. They only loaned him. But in terms of actually buying players, they didn't buy a single player last summer. And considering the fact that obviously last season they only survived on goal difference, the fact that they didn't make any signings and are now 1 game away from Premier League football, it just shows you how good Jajkarovic has done since he came in. Like, I thought the decision to sack Ruben Selles at the end of the season was very harsh. But obviously, since then, Ruben Selles has been sacked by 2 different clubs, Sheffield United and then Real Zaragoza in Spain. So, yeah, it obviously proved to be the right decision to get Sergei Jajkarovic in. I mean, where did they even get him from? This is what I mean. Like, I'd never heard of him before he came to the Championship. Like, genuinely, where did they get him from? They got him from Kayserispor in Turkey. Like... It's just weird. Like, how do you... I mean, fair play to Hull, because obviously it's worked out an absolute treat. But I just don't get how you can identify a manager like that and saying, "Oh, that's the man that's the man we want in charge of our club." But obviously, like background checks, like how his team's playing, stuff like that. I get that, but it was a bit of a surprising appointment. But it has proved to be very successful, even if they don't get promoted at Wembley. Like they're a very good side. But yeah, big night tonight. I think Southampton are probably the favourites to get promoted, like in terms of the 3 teams remaining. Not just because obviously, in terms of the table, Millwall finished 3rd, Southampton finished 4th, and obviously Millwall got knocked out yesterday. Southampton are just on better form than Middlesbrough and Hull. Well, I say that Southampton have only won one of their last 5 games, but again, they haven't lost in the Championship since mid-January, 4 months ago. So yeah, they've been absolutely brilliant. We are about to kick off here at St Mary's. I just want a good game, man. I genuinely just want a good game. They're just showing a stat on Sky, the momentum from the first leg. I mean, first half, there was literally no momentum for Southampton at all. Second half, like, it was quite even, but yeah, for the first 60 minutes of that first leg, Middlesbrough completely dominated, but for the last half an hour, they only had 1 shot. So, yeah, I think it's, again, for Middlesbrough tonight, if they get a chance, they've got to take it. I mean, they missed 6 big chances in the first leg against Southampton. So they need to... I do feel like Southampton will, they probably will dominate the possession. So I think it's very important for Boro, when they do get those chances, that they do take them. Because they're a very good side. I think it's going to be a really good game and a really close game. But obviously, I think Southampton will fancy their chances, especially being at home. But we'll have to wait and see. We are about to kick off. Southampton are about to get us underway for a big night of playoff football. And we are underway here at St Mary's Stadium for Southampton versus Middlesbrough in the Championship playoff semi-final second leg. 0-0 from the first leg, all to play for tonight. Winner of this tie goes to Wembley. Yeah, I'm expecting goals in this game as well. I really am. Not just because I want goals. I just think... I mean, I'm going 2-1. I mean, I think that if there's at least 3 goals in the game, that counts as goals for me. Because if there's only 1 or 2, it's like, come on, do me a favour. Yeah, I mean, I didn't do a watch-along for the first leg, because obviously at the same time it was Liverpool against Chelsea, which I was doing a watch-along for, and obviously didn't do a watch-along for the Millwall-Hull second leg yesterday, because obviously at the same time as Tottenham-Leeds. The way they've scheduled it is not ideal. I ideally wanted to do watch-alongs for all 4 of the semi-finals, obviously both legs of the 2 semi-finals, but it's fine. Only typical that I did a watch-along for the first leg of Hull against Millwall. It was 0-0. And then second leg, there's 2 goals. Again, the second leg's always going to be, I would argue, more interesting and more tense, especially. But yeah, it would have been nice if there was... I mean, sometimes 0-0s can be entertaining, but sometimes they can just be just terrible. And Hull Millwall first leg was absolutely terrible. But yeah, hopefully... I mean, I know the first leg of this finished 0-0 as well, but it seemed like a much more entertaining game. A lot more chances. Middlesbrough got a throw in here. Here's Luke Ayling. I must say, Ayling has done brilliantly for Middlesbrough this season. Obviously, he used to play for Leeds. But yeah, normally he's a right back, but he's been playing as a centre back this season. But yeah, he's been absolutely brilliant. Oh, really good. Well, I thought that was a good tackle there from, it was that Ross Stewart, I think, the striker, but no. Foul, says the referee, on Luke Ayling. Well, nice play from Boro. His target. Target puts it in, but it can't fall to a Middlesbrough player in the box. But this could be a chance. Or could that be a penalty? Oh, that could have been a handball as well. Oh, Strelica's got back up, but yeah, no penalty, says the referee. Positive start this for Boro. And they need it as well, because obviously Southampton have just been unbelievable this season. Especially, well, when I say this season, I mean I need to stress this calendar year. Because obviously, I think at the start of the season, Southampton only won like 2 out of 12 games, I think it was. Something like that, yeah. Middlesbrough coming forward again here, but it's good defending from Ryan Manning. He's obviously been Southampton's left back for all of the season, and he's scored quite a few goals. I think he's got 7 in all competitions. Unbelievable free kick taker he is. Like, he's ridiculous. Yeah, scored a free kick against Ipswich 2 weeks ago. Yeah, this was the penalty shout. I mean, I tell you what, Matsuki does catch Strelic. Oh, I might be wrong. Let's have a look at the replay again. Let's see, does he catch him? I think that should be a penalty. I really do. I honestly do think that should be a penalty. I'm surprised none of the Middlesbrough players complained. Matsuki definitely, he kicks him. Let me know in the chat what you think. But honestly, I think that's definitely a penalty for me. But it's not been given. Obviously, there's no VAR. There will be VAR in the Championship Player Final, though, at Wembley. And obviously, VAR was involved in a big decision in the Player Final last year. Sheffield United, Sunderland. Sheffield United were 1-0 up. And then they went 2-0 up, but the goal was disallowed because one of Sheffield United's players was in front of the Sunderland goalkeeper. So, big moment. But without VAR, that stands. And then Sunderland probably don't get to the Prem and obviously don't have the amazing season that they've had this season. Just shows you how much it can change. It's like a ripple effect, isn't it? Middlesbrough coming forward again here. It's a shot, and it's in! It's in! And Middlesbrough lead inside 5 minutes, and it's Riley McGree with the goal. And I've got to say, they probably deserve it based on the first few minutes. What a start for Kim Hellberg's side. Riley McGree, the Australian, 4.5 minutes in here at St Mary's, and it's Southampton 0, Middlesbrough 1. There was no goals in the first leg, but within the first 4.5 minutes, we've got a goal. I must say, it's a brilliant finish from Riley McGree. What a start for Boro. I was not expecting this. Fair play to Middlesbrough. I mean, they've been very good the first few minutes. I mean, the ball in, I mean, it's a good... I think, is it Luke Ayling as well? Yeah, is it Ayling? No, it's Callum Britton who puts it in. It's not actually the best of balls into the box, but it just simply goes to McGree. I mean, Southampton could do a little bit better defensively, but I've got to say, the finish from Riley McGree is absolutely brilliant, right into the bottom corner, giving Perrotts no chance. 1-0 Boro at St Mary's. We could be getting some goals in this game. Wow, what a start. And Hellberg is loving it. A very cool celebration. He just puts both his arms in the air. But yeah, what a start for Middlesbrough. And their start is rewarded with the first goal of this second leg. And they're coming forward again here. Here's Conway. Target looking to make an overlapping run. Conway does eventually play it to Target. Target to the goal scorer McGree. Here's Morris. Target. Interesting ball. It's not bad. Oh, claimed by Perrotts. I think the ball went out. Yeah, the ball did go out. Whittaker couldn't keep it in. Wow, what a start for Boro. I mean, my 2-1 prediction is still on, but yeah, I think that certainly would have shocked Tonda Eckert and Southampton. But Middlesbrough moving the ball so nicely. It's like so neatly so far. They've been absolutely brilliant. No, it's only been 6.5 minutes, but they've been so crisp with their passing. Here's Aidan Morris carrying the ball. He's in space. He finds Whittaker, who shoots, and it's blocked. And James Bree clears it out for a throw-in. Yeah, Southampton are on the ropes here. Middlesbrough, honestly, if they keep going, they could make it 2-0. Yeah, Whittaker's strike. I mean, it was unlikely he was going to score anyway from that distance, but it was a good block. And Southampton have barely touched the ball these first 7 minutes. Here's Ayling. Oh, ball goes out of play with the pass from Riley McGree. That was such a good finish as well, right into the bottom corner. Like, the placement was brilliant. I mean, I don't know if the pass from Callum Britton was actually meant for Riley McGree, but ultimately it worked out a treat because it ends up in the back of the net. Look, I'm sure Southampton will still get chances in this game, but I didn't watch the first leg, but is this what the first leg was like as well? I mean, I know Boro didn't score, but they were dominating dominated possession. I think in the first half they had 76% possession, and they've pretty. I wouldn't be surprised if they've had about 90% so far here. Southampton have honestly barely touched it. Here's Charles, and then again they give it away, and Middlesbrough just win it back. Obviously, Middlesbrough for me are missing their best player tonight, and they have been for the last 2 months. Hayden Hackney. Yeah, he's been unbelievable. 5 goals, 7 assists this season from midfield. But yeah, he's been injured since March the 14th was his last appearance. If Middlesbrough obviously get to the playoff final, though, he should be available for it. And obviously, so far, as it stands, they are going to Wembley, but still a long way to go in this second leg. Boro playing with confidence, though. Like, massive confidence. And honestly, if they could get a second goal early on here, like, that'd be fantastic for them. Yeah, I've got to say, how did Middlesbrough manage to get Matt Targett? I know he wasn't getting game time in Newcastle, but like he's clearly far too good for the Championship. 4 goals, 4 assists. Yeah, 4 goals, 4 assists this season for Targett. Obviously, used to play for Aston Villa. He is unknown from Newcastle, but I imagine if Middlesbrough get promoted, they'll definitely make that move permanent. Foul on Conway from James Bree, who actually spent the first half of the season unknown at Charlton, but obviously Southampton recalled him in January, and he's been a big part as to why. Well, he's been a regular starter under Tonda Eckert since he came back from Charlton. Yeah, Middlesbrough's away record in the last 10 games is brilliant. They're just showing a stat there. 5 wins, 4 draws, 1 defeat. 21 goals scored, 14 goals conceded. So it's not surprising that they're already 1-0 up here. Here's Ayling, now Strelic. Malanda, I mean, this is brilliant from Middlesbrough. They've been absolutely superb so far. Here's Morgan Whittaker. Whittaker's into the box. Oh, he's done brilliantly. It's Whittaker. Oh, for a split second, I thought he crept in, but no, hit the side netting. But honestly, Middlesbrough are playing with such confidence at the moment. 10 minutes in, Southampton have not had a sniff. It's been all Boro. Really good footwork from Whittaker to cut inside of Manning. But yeah, just dragged the shot wide. And into the side netting. It's not actually the worst effort, to be fair. Southampton get the free kick here. I think Southampton honestly just need a spell of possession. Like, obviously they'll be desperate to score, but they've barely had a kick so far. Yeah, 74% possession for Middlesbrough, as it was in the first half of the first leg. 4 shots, one on target, 8 touches in Southampton's box. Oh, Dale Fry with the back pass to Sol Bryn. For a split second, I thought Ross Stewart could have pounced onto it, but nah. Bryn clears it. Well, Bryn goes long and it goes out for a throw-in. Yeah, Southampton have made quite a few changes from the first leg. Ross Stewart didn't start. Kyle Larin did. I mean, Larin has been unbelievable since he joined in January. He's only on loan as well. But again, if Southampton get promoted, I'm sure that they'll... I mean, to be fair, even if they don't get promoted, I think they should definitely look to make his move permanent. Because he scored quite a few goals since he came in January. Ooh, Southampton may be coming forward here with Ryan Manning. He's doing well here, Manning. He puts it in. Ross Stewart. Oh my God, what a chance for Southampton to equalise. I mean, they've had literally next to nothing so far. It's been all Middlesbrough. But just like that, it could have been 1-1. What a ball this is from Ryan Manning. Fantastic run from Ross Stewart, but the finish, he's just lacking the finish. He gets a good connection, it's just the accuracy isn't there. What an opportunity that is. Again, he gets a good connection on the strike. Just can't find the back of the net. But that's what I mean. That's how good Southampton can be. Even though they've massively struggled so far, they're a very good side, and they can literally just, even if they're not in the game at all, they are very capable of scoring. Here's Bree. That looked like a foul. Yeah, foul on Cher Charles. Man United have been linked with Cher Charles. Yeah, because I mean, apparently we want to sign 3 midfielders in the summer. 1 for 80 million, 1 for 40, and 1 for 20. And Cher Charles is one of the £20 million midfielders we're looking at. Apparently, I think Riley McGree, the goal scorer, has just received the first booking of this game. And to be fair, he definitely deserves it. It's not a good challenge at all. It's not red card worthy, but yeah, definitely a yellow. Not ideal for him. He's walking a tightrope for the rest of the game. But obviously, he's given Middlesbrough the lead here so far. Here is Cienza, the Brazilian. Ross Stewart, now Finn Azaz, obviously used to play for Middlesbrough. He played for Middlesbrough at the start of the season for the first few games, and then Southampton bought him. I think it was just under 10 million. Here's James Bree, puts it into the box, and Middlesbrough clear their lines, but it comes out to Finn Azaz. Is he going to go for the strike? No, he's going to find James Bree. Bree puts it into the box, headed away by Callum Britton. But here is Cienza again. He's into the Boro box. He's done well, Cienza. Puts it in. Header from Matsuki, and it just didn't really go anywhere. And then Middlesbrough clear, but Southampton last few minutes coming into this game. Is Taylor Harwood-Bellis. I mean, Harwood-Bellis has got a he's got an England cap, and he's one England cap, one England goal. I mean, what more could you ask for? Yeah, it was against the Republic of Ireland, and it's funny because he's actually, I think he's engaged to Roy Keane's daughter, and Roy Keane, I think, was doing punditry on the game that Harwood-Bellis scored in, because it was England against Ireland, and it was on ITV. Yeah, honestly, Roy Keane is just. He's bloody hilarious, man. But yeah, and then the presenter said, "Not everyone knows that's your future son-in-law." And then he said, "What did he say? Well, nothing's been agreed yet," or something like that. It just cracked me up. But yeah, Harwood-Bellis has scored like 7 goals this season as well, so he's capable of scoring, definitely. What I would say about Southampton, if they don't get promoted this season, they're going to be right up there next season. They'll go for the title. But then again, obviously, you've got teams like Wolves and Burnley coming down, one of Tottenham or West Ham. McGree's just not going to get there. It was a really good pass from Whittaker. The flag was up on McGree anyway. Yeah, I think he did go a little bit too early there. Yeah, Morris found Whittaker. Yeah, he just goes a little bit too early there, McGree. Perrett's got there anyway, didn't really matter in the end. Don't forget, guys, to like the stream and subscribe to the channel. We have gone up to we have hit 300 subscribers. We're now actually on 303. I think we started the day on 298, so we've gained 5 subscribers today. Just want to say thank you guys so much for the support. It's been surreal. But yeah, 300 subscribers. Considering the fact I've only been doing this for 8.5 weeks, to get to 300 subs already, I'm very happy with it. So thank you guys so much for the support. Honestly, it's been amazing. Yeah, obviously Kim Hellberg came in at Middlesbrough after obviously Rob Edwards left. I mean, I've got to say, Rob Edwards was doing a pretty good job, but obviously he has history with Wolves, and obviously Wolves wanted him after they sacked Pereira, and you're not going to turn down a Premier League job. But the funniest thing is, Middlesbrough could be in the Premier League next season, and Rob Edwards could be back in the Championship next season. It's just, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it's just funny, isn't it? Oh, that's risky. Really risky. Oh, the target clears it away. What are Middlesbrough doing? Seriously. Here's Callum Britton. That's a lovely ball forward to the Slovakian striker Strelic. And it's going to be a Boro throw-in. Yeah, I mean, I think it's Dale Fry who has it in the box. I don't think it was actually his fault. I think, yeah, Morris just slipped. But even so, you don't want to be playing that pass. You don't want to be playing that pass. Here's Conway. Yeah, it seems like a lot of the Middlesbrough fan base is split on Tommy Conway. His stats are quite good. What's he got? I think he's got almost 20 goal contributions this season, but a lot of their fans don't really rate him, which is surprising. I guess it's not all about the stats, is it? But now, still, almost 20 goal contributions. It can't be that bad. But he did miss 2. I did check after the first leg. He missed 2 big chances. So, yeah, not ideal. There's Hayden Hackney. I mean, with him, 38 games, 20 wins, 10 draws, 8 defeats. Without him, 9 games, 2 wins, 5 draws, 2 defeats. 52% win percentage with Hackney. And 22% win percentage without Hackney. It just shows you how important he is. This one, I think he's definitely Middlesbrough's best player. Him and Whittaker, I'd say, are the top two. Obviously, they've got other good players, Boro, but I think those two are, I would say, are the best. Middlesbrough get the danger away. Here's Cher Charles for Southampton. Here's Kasper Jander, the German. Bree back to Jander. I thought he was going to cross it in first time, but he didn't. Goes back to James Bree. And there's no gaps for Southampton to find, so they have to go back. Can I just say, what happened to Oriol Romeu? Because obviously Southampton re-signed him this season. I'm not too sure what's happened there, because obviously he was at Southampton for quite a while. I don't know if he's still there, isn't he? Does he just not play anymore? Yeah, he's only played. Oh, he was on the bench against Preston on the final day of the season, but he didn't come on. But yeah, he's only made 6 appearances. He's only made 7 appearances for Southampton this season. I don't know, why did they bring him back? Really, like, a really pointless decision. Is he on the, just to check, is he on the bench tonight? No, he's not. Yeah, what a pointless signing. He hasn't been able to get in the team anyway. I think I'm assuming the signing was purely just for the dressing room. And I think they signed him around the time that Will Steele got sacked. So maybe it was something to do with that. Just bringing him for the dressing room. But yeah, he's only played 7 games this season. Obviously, that midfield partnership of Romeu and James Ward-Prowse, when Southampton were an established Premier League side, Southampton had a very good team. But yeah, got relegated, then got promoted, got relegated, could be getting promoted again. They could be another yo-yo club. For me, Burnley are the ultimate yo-yo club at the moment. 21-22 relegated, 22-23 promoted, 23-24 relegated, 24-25 promoted, and now 25-26 relegated again. Wouldn't surprise me if they got promoted again next season as well. I guess it depends what manager they have. Yeah, 20 minutes gone here at St Mary's. Southampton 0, Middlesbrough 1. First 10 minutes, it was all Middlesbrough. And they took the lead within those 10 minutes. I think, 4.5 minutes in, Riley McGree gave Kim Hellberg's side the lead. But in the last 10 minutes, Southampton have definitely come into it. Yeah, Ross Stewart should have scored. He had a very good chance. Here's Harwood Bellis. Now Ryan Manning. Here's Jander to Charles. Yeah, obviously Cher Charles scored the winner against Arsenal in the FA Cup quarter-finals. And obviously I just mentioned that he's been linked with a move to Man United. Oh, what a ball that is. Oh, is that a penalty? No, says the referee. Matsuki wanted it, but he's not going to get it. Let's have a look at the replay. Don't think there was anything in it. Manning with a Trivela cross. Let's have a look at it. If anything, I think that's a dive. I honestly think that's a dive from Matsuki. Hello, Glimpse. Good to have you on the stream, mate. Yeah, I think first 10 minutes it was definitely all Middlesbrough. I wouldn't say it's been all Southampton this last 10 minutes, but I think they've definitely been better. They've come into the game. Yes, still all to play for though. Definitely not over at all. Okay, Sarah, whatever will be. Oh, you a Hull fan? Oh, I've got to say, well done. Well done on yesterday. Brilliant win. I must say, I was not expecting you to beat Millwall. I just thought, Millwall having the second leg at home, I thought it was going to be their time. But yeah, fair play to Hull. I'd love to see Hull back in the Prem, 100%. Haven't been in it since 2017. And obviously their story as well. Not being able to spend any money in the summer transfer window. The fact they only stayed up last season on goal difference on the final day. Their story's been brilliant, so it'd be nice to see them back in the Prem. Either way, I don't mind who comes up now. Proving everyone wrong all season, 100%. Yeah, Jajkarovic, I think that's how you say his name. Jajkarovic. Yeah, he's been absolutely brilliant. Who do you support? I'm a Man United fan, mate. I'm a United fan. But yeah, I'd love to see Hull back in the Prem. what I would say, are you not concerned? Are you a little bit concerned if you go up? Obviously, it'd be amazing, obviously, with the story and stuff. But like, I'm not even trying to wind you up here. If you come up, you might break Derby's points record. Genuinely, not that you're a bad team. It's just I said it in my championship playoff predictions video, like before the first leg started. I don't think Hull are ready for the Prem. I mean, I don't think you'll really care if you're ready or not, because obviously getting to the Prem is just an unbelievable experience, I'm sure. But I would be a little bit concerned going into next season, is what I'd say. But of course, you've got to enjoy it again. And to be fair, even if you don't get promoted this season, I'm sure you'll go again next season. We can spend money. You can, of course you can. Again, you'll get parachute payments. The gap between the Premier League and the Championship is so big nowadays. But what I think Hull need to do, if Hull are going to have any chance of staying up, don't do what Ipswich did when they came up. Sign very good Championship players. Because ultimately, Ipswich's plan kind of worked, because they signed, yes, they got relegated, but they signed players who were too good for the Championship, but not good enough for the Prem, and ultimately they got promoted this season. So that worked, but that's what I mean. That's what Ipswich can't do going into next season. They can't go with the same approach. I honestly think the approach for newly promoted teams, I honestly think it's just, you've got to go into the European market. That's what Sunderland did, obviously signing the likes of Xhaka, Mukiele, Robin Roofs, Alderete. I think you've just got to do. Leeds signed Goodmanson, Anton Stack, Noah Okafor. And I must say, hang on, Middlesbrough have a chance here, shot, and it's blocked, and it's going to be a Boro corner. Oh yeah, we will finish 20th, just won the Premier away days long. Yeah, that's what I mean. Even I do think you will come straight back down. I mean, a season in the Premier League, I mean, what more can you ask for? Get to go to the likes of Old Trafford, the Etihad, the Emirates, maybe the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We'll have to wait and see. Who else? Stamford Bridge, St James's Park, Stadium of Light. Yeah, you'll enjoy it. And to be fair, you might not win a lot of games next season, so when you do win games, because you will win some games in the Prem next season, 100%. I mean, you could beat Coventry, you could beat Ipswich, 100%. We signed old Sheffield United players and now sit in the playoff final. Yeah, you do have a lot of old Sheffield United players. Ollie McBurney, who has been, for me, definitely your best player, obviously second highest top goal scorer in the Championship behind Zan Vipotnik for Swansea. Who else? John Egan, he's been very good. John Lundstrom doesn't really... he's not like a regular starter, but yeah. Middlesbrough chance, it was a shot from... I think that's Dale Fry, the centre-back. No, it was Callum Britton. I keep getting confused between Callum Britton and Dale Fry. But yeah. Yeah, comfortable save for Perrotts. But now, look, I think Hull in the Premier League, not complaining one bit. The only reason I wouldn't want it to be Southampton is purely because of the fact that they were one of the relegated teams. I don't want too many of the relegated teams coming straight back up. I like to see new teams. Leeds and Sunderland obviously came up last season. I know Leeds were in the Prem not long ago, but they spent 2 seasons in the Championship, so I didn't mind them coming up. But obviously Sunderland getting promoted was brilliant. And obviously we've seen how... I mean, one thing I would be concerned about Hull, if they don't go up, could it be like Sheffield United this season? Because obviously Sheffield United this season finished like 13th. Obviously, they were so close to getting to the Premier League again. Lost the playoff final. Obviously, they sacked Chris Wilder, which was a mental decision. But obviously appointed Ruben Sellers. He lasted 5 games. He got sacked. Wilder's come back, but they haven't managed to get playoffs. And that's what I mean. Like for some teams, who lose the Championship playoff final, it's right, we'll go again next season. But for some teams, it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. A good example of that is Huddersfield. They lost the playoff final a few seasons ago to Forest, and then 2 seasons later got relegated to League One. Like it can either go one or 2 ways. You either go again next season, you either do the same as you did last season, or maybe even better. Like, for example, Coventry. Coventry lost the playoff semi-final against Sunderland last year with literally the last kick of the game, Dan Ballard's header. But then, obviously for Coventry, that would have hurt massively. But what they didn't do, they didn't panic. They went again next season, and they've won the league. So, yeah. Southampton are boring. Now, I do like Southampton. They haven't lost for ages as well. But then again, I want to see a new team in the Prem. I know Middlesbrough and Hull have been in the Prem like not recently, but like just under 10 years ago. But again, it's someone different. It's a new face. It's a new face, and I think I want to see more of that. Hull v Middlesbrough final would be class, or Northern final class atmosphere, definitely. And for two teams who haven't been in the Prem for ages, and funnily enough, both you two came down the same season, didn't you? 16-17. So yeah, that'd be nice. I like that. Hull Middlesbrough. I'll definitely be doing a watch-along for the Championship playoff final, 23rd of May. We would keep most of our players if we don't go up, to be fair, plus 8th places playoffs next season. Yes, of course. Yes, 100%. I really like that rule of 8 teams in the playoffs next season. I just think it gives more opportunities to teams who... Like, for example, the playoffs this season, obviously it's still 6 teams, but like the teams who finished 7th and 8th, Wrexham and Derby, like imagine they were in the mix as well to get promoted. Yeah, it's going to be like the National League, isn't it? Well, a little bit different because the National League only has 2 promotion places, but obviously 1st and 2nd get promoted as normal, 3rd and 4th go through straight to the semi-finals, and then 5th plays 8th in a quarter-final, we'll call it, and then 6th against 7th. One thing that I have seen suggested, Southampton got a free kick in, and it's headed away by Dale Fry. But yeah, I love the fact that there's going to be 8 teams in the playoffs next season. And it gives teams something to fight for, because if you're in like that 8th to 12th bracket, you've not really got anything to play for. But now that playoffs is 8 teams, is 1st to 8th. Well, not 1st to 8th, but you get what I mean. Like 3rd to 8th, yeah, provides brilliant opportunities for teams who don't really have chances of for example, teams like Preston and Bristol City, who finish mid-table every year. If they could just squeeze into that top 8, that's playoffs. Hull versus Midway. Well, no, I read that comment. Oh yeah, would you keep most of your players? I'm just trying to think. Well, do you think McBurney would stay? I think McBurney could play in the Premier League. I really do. Who else have you got there? Gelhardt? Yeah, the thing is, Gelhardt's on loan, isn't he? If you go up, I think you'll definitely sign him permanently. I just don't know if... Because obviously you had him last season as well, didn't you? But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I must say, one player who's really impressed me for Hull, and I obviously did a watch-along for the first leg, Matt Crooks. I thought he was absolutely brilliant in that first leg, considering the fact that, obviously, he used to be a striker, now playing as a midfielder. It's like Joe Linton all over again. But yeah, he was brilliant that first leg. Surprised you don't have more viewers, to be fair. I can't see how many viewers I've got, but... that decent chance there for Middlesbrough. Dale Fry with the flick. Surprised you don't have more viewers. I mean, I've only been doing this for about 8.5 weeks, mate. 303 subscribers, I think I'm on now. Look, it's all a process at the end of the day. I'm sure the longer I do this for, the more consistent I am. I'm sure I'll get more viewers. But then again, it's Championship. It's a champion. I mean, I love the Championship, I really do. But I'm not surprised there's not too many viewers, because obviously, like, I do get more viewers for like the big games. Like my Arsenal Atletico stream got almost 1,500 views. So, yeah, but look, I'm more than happy to... As long as like people are active in the chat and stuff, I don't mind if there's not too many viewers, as long as you're active. But yeah, no, this is good, yeah. McBurney 100% is staying. We'll have to wait and see. But no, honestly, I mean, even when... McBurney was in the Premier League with Sheffield United 2 seasons ago. I mean, obviously they went down, but he got almost 10 goal contributions. He's a very good player. He was a Las Palmas last season, obviously got relegated, and then came back to English football, and he's doing very well, I must say. Matt Crooks is good, yes. Yeah, he's a brilliant player. Who else have you got? Semi Ajayi, yeah. Ryan Giles as well, I really like. He's got like 8 assists. I do Hull City vlogs. My first leg for playoffs got almost 20k views. Oh, really? I'll subscribe to your channel after this, mate. Yeah, I might give that a watch, to be fair. Do you go Hull home and away? McBurney on a free is a joke. Was it a free as well? Oh yeah, of course it was. Yeah, that's one of the bargains of the season. 100%. That's a brilliant signing. I mean, even if you only sign him for like a few million, it's not bad. But the fact you managed to get him on a free and he's almost got 20 goals, yeah, what a signing. And I think he could do well for you in the Prem as well. Like the fact he managed to score 6 goals with a Sheffield United team that conceded almost 100. Oh, I must say, I think Southampton could have had a penalty there. Yeah, Bree put... No, that was before. That was... Oh, no, here we go, yeah. It looked to me, Ross Stewart's... Tonda Eka is absolutely furious. It looked like Ross Stewart's shirt was being pulled. I honestly think that should have been a pen. But again, there's no VAR. So they can't look back on it. I go home and away, however, I'm doing my GCSE, so I couldn't go second leg. Oh, yeah, GCSE starting again. Yeah, I did my GCSEs 2 years ago. Didn't do too bad. Well, I passed all mine. It was mostly 4s. I got a 5 in PE. But yeah, I got 4s in everything else. But again, they're all passes, so you absolutely take it. So couldn't go second leg. I'm sure. Are you going to? I'm sure you must be going to the final. Surely. What a day out that would be for you lot. Like, honestly, Hull's rise from last season is incredible. The fact that I know I keep talking about it, but the fact that you literally survived last season on goal difference. Goal difference is it's genuinely crazy. So fair play to you lot. I must say, if Hull get back... I know the Championship Awards ceremony has already happened, but Jajkarovic, if Hull get promoted, Jajkarovic is 100% manager of the season. Considering that Hull didn't spend any money in the summer, like, obviously Ruben Selles got sacked, which at the time I thought it was quite harsh, but obviously, seeing how well Jajkarovic has done, it was the right decision. And considering how Selles has done since he got sacked by Hull, yeah, like it's just the rise has been incredible. So fair play to you guys. And look, you might not get promoted, but this season has been a dream. And considering the fact that going into the final day of the season, playoffs wasn't even in your hands. You had to beat a Norwich team, one of the most informed teams in the league, in 2026, and you managed to beat them. And obviously, Sheffield United and Middlesbrough did you favours as well. Obviously, if Wrexham beat Middlesbrough, you would have missed out. And obviously, if Derby, well, to be fair, Derby lost anyway, but if Derby won, you would have had... No, because you beat Norwich, Derby couldn't have caught you. But obviously, Sheffield United did you a favour there. I'm definitely going final, no doubt. Yeah, that's good, mate. That's good. Yeah, so surreal. I can't comprehend that we're going to Wembley. Honestly, it's incredible, mate. It genuinely is. Yeah, I've been to Wembley before. It's a fantastic stadium. Hull have never had VAR before. Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, because you haven't been in the Prem since 2017. Yeah, one thing I will warn you on, mate, if you get promoted, you're going to get sick and tired of VAR. Oh, my God. Don't get me wrong, I do think VAR is good, like, it's useful. But the reason why people don't like it is because the people that use it don't have a clue what they're doing. That's right, it's very useful. See, you've got semi-automated offside, which I think has made a massive difference. Because before, it was just you drawing the lines, and sometimes they may be inaccurate. With semi-automated offside, there is literally, it's either on or off. Like, it's a conclusive decision. But yeah, you will get sick and tired of VAR, 100%. Nathan Wood has been booked here for Southampton. I'm assuming it was for dissent against the referee. Sergi didn't win Manager of the Season. He got nominated with Alex Neil and Fran Lampard, but Lampard won it. Yeah, I can understand why Lampard won it, to be fair. But let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Coventry were always going to be up there. Maybe I didn't think Coventry would win the league, but I thought they'd definitely be in the playoffs again. I thought Hull would go down. Yeah, obviously I didn't start my channel at the start of the season, but I did my predictions for the Championship on the notes app in my phone, and I had Hull 22nd. I thought, because I hadn't heard of your manager. Obviously, you survived last season on goal difference. I just didn't think that it'd be a good season for you guys. But that's what the Championship does. It just gives you so many surprises, and Hull is certainly one of them. And another surprise is obviously Leicester getting relegated, which is just like ridiculous. I can't like the fact that Leicester. Right. Last season, obviously, we're in the Premier League, got relegated as they were. It was always going to be difficult for them. But it's funny because for half of this season, Leicester were like in no danger of getting relegated at all. But this calendar year, their form has been so bad, like genuinely so. I think they've only won like 2 or 3. I think they only won like 2 or 3 league games in this calendar year. What's going on here? Luke Ayling's been booked. Oh, he's got to be careful here. He's got to be careful here. So I think Ayling got booked and he's still having a go at the ref. I'm not too sure. Again, I can't hear the commentary because obviously I'll get copyrighted. Actually, will I get copyrighted if I have the commentary? I'm not gonna risk it, but like, I do. There are a couple of people who do watch-alongs and have the commentary in the background. I can't show it obviously because that would definitely get copyrighted. But what's going on here? The referees come over to speak to the fourth official and the two managers. For any of you watching the game, and obviously can hear the commentary, can you tell me what's going on? Because I didn't see it. I was looking at the chat. But also, I can't hear what's happening. All I can see is the referee speaking to both Tonda Eckert and Kim Hellberg. What has happened? Hellberg just looks so calm and collected, doesn't he? Commentary annoying to have. Yeah, I mean... Oh! It's getting feisty here. Eckert is furious. I don't know if he's furious at Hellberg or if he's furious at... I have no idea. Again, any of you... Like, the whole fan in the chat, if you're watching the game, can you tell me what's going on? Because I have no idea how... I don't even know how this started. Leicester shocking. Yeah, they are. They're absolutely terrible. But I do think they'll come straight back up. That's what they should do. I think they won't get relegated again, no. Well, how did this even start? So, Ayling, he fouls... Does he foul Cienza? I think it's a really soft foul. Okay, Ayling's not happy. He's complaining at the ref. Then Fry talks about it, and then Ayling gets booked. And then Ayling squares up to Harwood Bellis. But why? Okay, so it's simply Ayling wasn't happy with the challenge. Oh my god, yeah, Hellberg and Eckert were going at it. Yeah. That's brilliant. I love a bit of that. I love a bit of needle between the managers. We need to see it more often. But yeah, Ayling's been booked. I just don't think he was happy with... the free kick he gave away, it looked very soft. But I don't know why the managers got involved. And I don't know why the referee spoke to the managers. I'm not too sure why. But yeah. No manager in the league could do what Sergi did with Hull. He should have won it. I probably agree, to be fair. It's weird though, because you got him from like Turkey. You got him from like a random team in Turkey. Like, who was it? Like Kayserispor or something like that? Like, I genuinely, where did you get that man from? What Kayserispor? He was only at Kayseri. Oh, chance for Southampton. Oh, it's gone over the bar. I think it was Luke Ayling. Brilliant defending. It's going to be a corner for Southampton. But yeah, the Bosnian. How old is he? He's 49. What other teams has he managed? Oh, he managed Dynamo Zagreb and Maribor. Okay, so he's managed teams that I'm aware of, but yeah, bloody hell, how's that not ended up in the back of the net? Oh, it hit Ayling's knee. That could have gone anywhere. But yeah, Sergi Ikarovic has done brilliantly. What I will say, if you guys do come up, I really hope you don't sack him, because ultimately you're going to struggle anyway. Oh, Solbrin almost spilt it from the shot from Azaz. Sergi isn't a randomer, to be fair. He was in Championship. He was in Champions League playoffs. He played Bayern too. Oh, I didn't know that, to be fair. Yeah, I just never really heard of him. Never really heard of him, but I have now, obviously. And yeah, well, no, I knew I had heard his name when Hull appointed him. I just wasn't aware of who he was, but he has done an absolutely amazing job, and well done to him. But yeah, what I was saying, like, even if you guys come up and you do struggle, I really hope you don't sack him. I just think it'd be... What is that from Perrott? It's gone out for a throw-in. But yeah, I really hope you guys don't sack him. Because ultimately, like, it'd be ridiculous. It'd be like bloody... I know it's not really the same situation, but it'd be like Ranieri winning the... Ranieri won the Premier League with Leicester. They were struggling the following season. Then he got sacked in, like, February the following season. Like, obviously, I know Leicester weren't doing great, but they won the league the season before. You've got to give him a... I pray we don't sack him too. You guys, let's be honest, you guys will struggle next year, 100%. But I really hope that doesn't... to be fair, like, Burnley have been in the relegation zone pretty much the whole season, and Scott Parker, he didn't get sacked, he decided to resign, but I'm sure they wouldn't have minded keeping him. Also, Rob Edwards, Hull have been... Well, to be fair, Wolves were pretty much relegated even when Edwards came in. I mean, Kieran McKenna got relegated with Ipswich. They didn't sack him. He's still manager now. So yeah, I hope they don't go down that road of sacking him. I think that'd be ridiculous. to do what he's done this season. Okay, but you guys are going to struggle next year. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's completely normal for teams coming up to the Premier League, especially with Hull's story as well. Like, yeah, it would be ridiculous if you're in the Prem next year and you're struggling and you decide to sack him. But, of course, yeah, you're not promoted just yet. You've got to win the playoff final. But what do you think? Like, who would you rather play? Would you rather play Southampton or Middlesbrough? Because, to be fair, you were the last Championship team to beat Southampton and Middlesbrough. How did you do against Middlesbrough this season? Spurs relegated, biggest relegation in football history if they go down. I totally agree. 100% I agree. I honestly think if West Ham beat Newcastle on Sunday, Spurs go down. Because the gap will... West Ham will only go a point above. But the point is, Spurs' next game after West Ham's next game is Chelsea away. Well, yeah, that's Spurs' next game, Chelsea away. Spurs haven't won at Stamford Bridge. Spurs have only won once at Stamford Bridge since 1990. Like, their record at Stamford Bridge is terrible. And again, Chelsea would probably consider Spurs their biggest rivals. And if Spurs are in the relegation zone going into that game, Chelsea will want to make sure, 100%, that they'll want to make sure the Spurs are in the relegation zone going into the final day. But yeah, I actually don't know who's going to get relegated between Tottenham and West Ham. I think it'll be decided on Sunday between Newcastle and West Ham. We'll have to wait and see. Leicester have players on 80 grand a week in League One. How is Harry? Yeah, Harry Winks is on 90 grand a week. And instead of like fighting on the pitch, he's fighting with bloody fans like outside the ground. Well, yeah, when Leicester lost to Portsmouth, Harry Winks was confronting a fan. I mean, the fan was giving him abuse, but ultimately you're on 90 grand a week and you got relegated with a team who should be getting promoted. Like, yeah. But obviously I get footballers are human too. And it's not nice to see them get abuse, obviously. Well managed, of course. Yeah, Sergi, yeah, he's a very good manager. Hull ruthless on the counter, we do have a good chance. I think you do have a good chance. You definitely do have a good chance, no matter who it is, whether it's Southampton or Middlesbrough. It's a playoff final. Anything can happen. I mean, when was the last time a team who finished 6th got promoted via the playoffs? That's incredible. Normally, I mean, for the last few years, it's always been the team that's finished 4th. But we've got about 6 minutes added on here at St Mary's. Free kick for Southampton. Chance. Oh, really good save from Bryn. And it's in. It's into the back of the net. And Southampton have equalised. And it's Ross Stewart with the goal. And we've got about 5... Yeah, we've got about... bloody hell. We've got about 5 minutes until half-time. And Southampton are level. Ross Stewart with the goal. He didn't start the first leg. He did not start the first leg, but he starts tonight and he has equalised for Tonda Eckert's side. Yeah, free kick came in from Kasper Yander. Manning shot. Brilliant save from Bryn. Ross Stewart just rises highest. And yeah, he rises highest and puts it in the back of the net with the header from close range. He comes out of nowhere, Stewart, as well. Like, he genuinely comes out of nowhere. Yeah, Manning has the shot into the ground. Bryn pushes it like high up, which is all he can do, really. Stewart comes out of nowhere and literally just prods the header in to the back of the net. And it's 1-1. Game on, baby. Extra time? Yes, please. I would love to see that. We beat Middlesbrough 1-0 away with 2 shots and did the double over Saints. Really? I know you beat Southampton away. I didn't know you beat them at home as well. Fair play. We lost 4-1 to Boro at home, though. However, we're a different team since then. I'm assuming that was, like, start of the season, I imagine. But yeah, I mean, that's not too bad at all. 2010, Blackpool finished 6th and got promoted. Wow, it's been that long. Jesus. I would rather Boro, but I think Saints. You'd rather Boro. Yeah, I think that's fair enough. I still think Southampton win this game, I do. But I said my prediction at the start was 1-1 after 90 minutes and then Southampton win 2-1 in extra time. Right now, that prediction is going to plan. Yeah, Middlesbrough started so well as well, but Southampton, they were always going to score at some point, let's be honest. Shot from Cher Charles and it's cleared away from Malanda. But to be fair, whether it's Middlesbrough or Southampton, you could definitely beat both of them, 100%. I mean, you've already managed to do that this season. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the playoff final. I must say, even if you don't get promoted, the Championship next season looks good. Like, really, really good. Obviously, the teams coming up from League One, you've got Lincoln, Cardiff, and one of Stevenage, Stockport, Bolton or Bradford. And obviously, the teams coming down, you've got Wolves, Burnley, and either Tottenham or West Ham. Surprised you know so much about the Championship being a Man United fan. Yeah, I just love it. I genuinely... it's one of the most competitive leagues in world football. Oh, chance. Oh, Conway. I didn't think that was a foul. I thought that was very harsh. But no, I just love the Championship. A lot of my mates are like Norwich fans as well, which... Oh, wow. Perez came to... take the ball off. That's brilliant. So the free kick was given against Conway. Daniel Perez, the Southampton goalkeeper, tries to get the ball off him, and obviously Conway has literally no idea where Perez is. Perez literally just like slaps the ball out of his hand, and then bloody Conway just does that in his face. That's brilliant. And then Perez goes down like he's been shot. Even if we go up, I will follow Championship a lot. Great banter too. It's a great league. It's honestly a great league. And I must say, and I also think for the Championship, it'd be good if Spurs came down. Obviously, it wouldn't be good for Spurs, but what I mean is, I feel like it would. Because obviously the Championship is like a highly followed league, but I think it'd be even more followed if Spurs go down, or even if West Ham go down. I think whoever it is, because obviously Spurs are one of the big six, and obviously West Ham haven't been in the Championship for quite a while, and obviously they won a European trophy 3 years ago. So yeah, I mean, imagine Lincoln against Tottenham in a Championship fixture next season. That'd just be incredible. I think it's harder to have banter with Prem fans at the games. You think? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, Championship's great league, 100%. Southampton have got a corner. We've got about 30 seconds until half time. Southampton have been very good from set pieces this season. I mean, their equaliser literally came from a set piece. Free kick came in, Manning had a shot saved by Bryn, and then Stewart scored the rebound header. This would not be great for Middlesbrough if Southampton had to equalise, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, this should be the last action of the first 45. Corner comes in and it's cleared away. That should be half time. No, it's still not blown yet. I know there was a goal, but I can't imagine there'll be too much longer added on. Good evening, mate. Love from Dublin. Shane, good to see you, mate. My fellow United fan. Right, that is half time here at St Mary's. Southampton 1, Middlesbrough 1. And it's obviously 1-1 on aggregate, as it was 0-0 in the first leg. A massive second 45 to come. Middlesbrough took the lead inside the first 4.5 minutes thanks to Riley McGree. And then Southampton, 5 minutes before half-time, got the equaliser thanks to Ross Stewart. Oh, my dad's here. Hello, Dad. First time he's not been on the stream since I started doing watch-alongs. He's always on the stream at the start. 304 subscribers now. I think that calls for a celebratory Pepsi. But yeah, don't forget, guys, to like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn notifications on so that you never miss a future stream or a future upload. My next stream is tomorrow. Manchester City against Crystal Palace. Massive game in the Premier League title race. City's game in hand. And I think it's fair to say, if City slip up again, Premier League title race is over. Let's be totally honest. It's not over till it's over, but obviously Arsenal have got a very... it's looking very likely Arsenal will do it. Oh, you subbed as well. Thank you, Glimpse, the whole fan. I'll make sure to subscribe to you as well after this game. Yeah, you did a vlog on the first leg of the playoff semi-final against Millwall. Apparently got 20k views as well. Very impressive. But yeah, thank you to all of you guys who have subscribed. Really do appreciate it. Let me know, who do you think goes through? I still think Southampton. I mean, I said my prediction at the start, for those of you who just joined, I said Southampton 2-1 after extra time. And right now, that prediction is looking very good. I mean, I said Southampton would go 1-0 up, and obviously it was Middlesbrough would go 1-0 up, but it's fine. We don't have to, we can ignore that. That was a good first half. Really enjoyed it. Obviously, my recent watch-alongs, there's not been too many goals. I had 2 goals in the Tottenham Leeds game yesterday. Sunday, only 1 in the West Ham Arsenal game. Saturday, Liverpool-Chelsea 1-1. Friday, Hull Millwall. Sorry to the whole fan in the chat, but that was that first leg was one of the most boring first halves I've ever watched. No, sorry. Well, the second half was slightly better, but the first half, oh my God. And then obviously the overall game wasn't great either, let's be totally honest. I'm assuming the second leg was much better. Obviously, I was watching Tottenham Leeds yesterday, so I didn't get to catch it. I saw the goals though. I mean, the second Hull goal, what was Patterson doing, the Millwall keeper? Should have definitely saved it. Saints 2-1, 90 minutes. I can definitely see that happening. I mean, I extra time and penalties would be fantastic. I haven't had a stream yet that's gone to extra time. Obviously, did the Champions League semi-finals and Villa Forest in the Europa League semi-finals. No extra time just yet. But yeah, I think it's definitely possible in this game tonight. Yeah, Middlesbrough got off to such a good start. 4.5 minutes in, Riley McGree with a brilliant finish into the bottom corner. Yeah, I mean, the Southampton equaliser is not one of the greatest goals you're ever going to see. It was literally a header from a rebound after Middlesbrough's keeper literally just pushed it in the air from the shot. But ultimately, when the ball's looping in the air, you've just got to get your head onto it, and it's very likely going to go in, as it did for Ross Stewart's equaliser. Hull was so good second half versus Millwall, fully deserved the win. Yeah, I saw the stats. Millwall only had like 2 shots in the second half. Very disappointed with Millwall. Honestly thought I would have loved to see them come up, genuinely. And obviously they were so close to getting automatically promoted. I've got to say, I do think Ipswich were quite lucky. I've really not been impressed by Ipswich this season. They only won half of their games. That's crazy when you think about it. The fact that second place in the league, Ipswich, only won half of their league games. Obviously, there's 46 games in the Championship season. Ipswich only won 23, and that was enough for second. Millwall managed to win 24 and missed out. But to be fair to Ipswich, they didn't lose a lot. They only lost like 7 or 8 games, which ultimately helps your case. I didn't think Hull would win so convincing, well, in terms of just our performance and how we kind of ran away with it, especially away. But to be fair, you did beat Millwall away in the league earlier this season, didn't you? Beat them 3-1. Yeah, I think Millwall slightly edged it in the first leg. I must say, I think that goal that got disallowed in that first leg, I think it was Kramer who scored it. I think that should have stood, to be honest with you. I think that would have made the second leg very interesting. But yeah, it looked to me that both Hughes and Kramer were pulling each other's shirts. And ultimately, if you're pulling each other's shirts, I don't think it should be disallowed. That's just my opinion. But ultimately, there's no VAR in the Championship, so they wouldn't have been able to overturn the decision. The lights are on. Come on. Ipswich haven't been good, I agree, especially with their squad. I think Ipswich's squad this season, compared to 2 seasons ago when they got promoted, this squad is worse. It's not bad, but it is worse. I think they're coming straight back down, 100%. I mean, I don't think it helps the fact that Kieran McKenna, there's been rumours that if McKenna's offered a Premier League job, he will leave Ipswich. And to be fair, can you blame him? Because I just think when you're in a position, when you're a manager of a club who are always going up and down, up and down, up and down, you kind of want a new challenge. So maybe if they get relegated again, they could then he could leave. But then again, I can understand why he would want to leave now for a Premier League team, because obviously he's done his job. He's got Ipswich promoted for the 3rd time in 4 years. Oh, hello, Nan. Good to see you. VAR would have disallowed it anyways. You think? I think it was slightly harsh. To me, I might be wrong, but it looked like they were both pulling each other's shirts. So I think just let play go on. But yeah, I mean, Ipswich, I think they are going to struggle next year. What Ipswich can't do, They've got to go into the European market. They can't do the Championship market again. Don't get me wrong. They signed some very good Championship players when they came up last season, but ultimately it's not going to keep you up. If you're going to stay up in the Premier League, you need to dive into the European market 100%. They got Philogene now. They go. Philogene was amazing for Hull, wasn't he? Yeah, he was absolutely. I remember the Rabona goal he scored. That was like nuts. I think it actually went down as an own goal, didn't it? And then they changed it. They felt bad for him because I mean it kind of was an own goal, that Rabona, but I don't think you could take it away from him. You really can't. I hope Hull sign League 2 players to keep us up in the Prem. What? You don't mean League 2? What? English League 2? Don't think that'd be quite enough. Well, it depends what League 2 players you get, I suppose. Thoughts on the Ayling Harwood Bellis thing, says Brady. Honestly, mate, I can't hear the commentary. I don't know how it started. From what I saw, Ayling wasn't happy with bloody Harwood Bellies. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I mean the original foul from Ayling was so soft, but then obviously he wasn't happy, and then he just squared up to Harwood Bellis. What happened with the managers though? I couldn't hear the commentary. What happened with the bloody managers? Why would bloody Eckert and Hellberg squaring up to each other? Because, yeah, the referee came over to speak to them, and then whilst he was speaking to them, bloody Eckert was trying to shove Hellberg. Honestly, don't know what happened there, but yeah. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird situation. I mean, it wouldn't have even got to the point where the managers would be scrapping each other if he didn't give the foul, because it wasn't a foul from Ayling, I don't think. Who is your third team to be relegated from the Premier League? Good question. Well, obviously, it's only between Tottenham and West Ham. I really don't want to sit on the fence for these type of things. What I would say, if West Ham win on Sunday against Newcastle, it'll be Tottenham. Because Tottenham's next game is Chelsea away. You really think Chelsea are going to let Tottenham beat them? When there is a chance that Chelsea keep Tottenham in the relegation zone. I think Chelsea would consider Tottenham their biggest rivals. You really think, as bad as this Chelsea team has been, their record at Stamford Bridge against Spurs is phenomenal. You really think they're going to let Spurs come to Stamford Bridge and win whilst they're trying to stay up? No way. There have been worse Chelsea teams that have managed to beat... There have been worse Chelsea teams than this Chelsea team that have managed to beat Spurs. Spurs cannot win at Stamford Bridge. They've won once there in like the last 35, 36 years. Since 1990, they've only won there once. Like, genuinely. But yeah, if I had to put a bet on it, I would probably still go... Oh, I don't know. Right, actually, why don't... Because it's still half-time. Why do we go through the remaining fixtures? So, West Ham have got Newcastle away on Sunday. I think that'll be a draw. Because Newcastle got nothing to play for, but I don't think West Ham will go to St James's Park and get all 3 points. So I'll say a draw. I think Tottenham lose at Stamford Bridge, which means it will go down to the final day and 1 point would separate the two. I think West Ham beat Leeds on the final day because Leeds are already safe and the London Stadium, it'll be packed, it'll be a great atmosphere. And yeah. And Tottenham have got Everton. I don't think Tottenham beat Everton. I mean, Tottenham haven't won at home for 5 months. Like, genuinely. Excuse me. So, well, I've just predicted it. Right. Screw it. Spurs are going down. I keep chopping and changing. I said originally Spurs. Then when they beat Villa at Villa Park, I said West Ham. And now I'm saying Spurs. Yeah, I can't see Spurs winning any of their last 2 games, but I think West Ham have definitely got the favourable fixtures. Newcastle always not easy, but this is probably a good time to play Newcastle, considering because if Newcastle beat Forest on Sunday, Newcastle would still have a chance of getting European football. But they're like 5 points off 8th, which is like I think 8th is the lowest you can finish to get European football, because that'd be Conference League, wouldn't it? Newcastle are 5 points off 8th with 6 points to play for, so it's over for Newcastle in terms of getting Europe. I've seen so many Newcastle fans as well say that they want West Ham to win. It may be typical Newcastle considering how bad they've been. I wouldn't be surprised if Newcastle won like 3-0 and it's their best performance of the season, just to ruin the fun. But yeah, like if Tottenham won yesterday though, West Ham would have, and then West Ham lost to Newcastle on Sunday, West Ham would be relegated. But yeah, surely Tottenham don't win at Stamford Bridge, right? I don't think Tottenham beat either Chelsea or Leeds. That's the problem. Hi Frank, great game so far. Nice to see some entertaining players. What would you say your favourite Man United chant is? Yeah, it's been a great game so far. Really enjoyed it. Much better than the whole Millwall first leg, which is the other game I did a watch along for. My favourite Man United chant, I've got to say I love the Mainu one, the recent Kobe Mainu chant. United can't play without you. You're going to clip that now as well, for God's sake. I love the... I know he's not a United player anymore, but I love the Zlatan chant when he was there. He is our Swedish hero. I'm not doing any more singing. I'm not a performing monkey. But no, I'd probably say I love the Mainu one that the fans have made recently. I love the Zlatan one. I love the Park Ji-sung one. I'm definitely not singing that. But yeah. Yip Yap Stam as well. Yeah, it'd probably be Yip Yap Stam, to be honest. Yep, Stam. God's sake. But yeah, so I'm saying Tottenham get relegated based on... I know I said that if West Ham... I know I said I'd base it on if West Ham win on Sunday. But I just think... yeah, but I've literally just predicted both West Ham and Tottenham's last two games. So what would that be for points? Because West Ham finish on 40, Spurs finish on... I think Spurs draw against Everton. I don't think they'll lose. I think they'll draw. So Spurs will finish on 39, West Ham finish on 40. I'm back. Oh, good to see you, mate. You were on my stream yesterday, I remember. Love it, Frank. Keep up the good work. Bloody hell, I can't speak. Let's try that again. Love it, Frank. Keep up the good work, mate. Appreciate you, bruv. Really do appreciate it. We've got about... There was a lot of added time, wasn't there? Yeah, I think there was 6 minutes. Yeah, I'd say about 2 minutes until the second half. I still think Southampton do it. I prefer to see Middlesbrough do it, because I just want a new team in the Premier League. Because at least if it's whole Middlesbrough, obviously both teams haven't been in the Prem for quite a while. Southampton were in it last season. How's the game been so far? Pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's been a good game. Very entertaining. I think the highlight was definitely the two managers trying to scrap each other. Look at Eckert and Hellberg here. That's, to be fair, I think it's actually Hellberg who starts it. I think he's trying to push Eckert away. That's brilliant. I love that. I love it when there's a bit of needle between the two managers. Makes it more feisty. But yeah, 1-1 so far. Pretty good game. I didn't actually go through the stats. I'll quickly go through the stats before the second half begins. Southampton have had 56% of the ball, 1.19 XG, 5 shots, 3 on target, and 12 touches in Boro's box. Boro have had 44% of the ball, 0.51 XG, 8 shots, 3 on target, 13 touches in Southampton's box. Big chances. Southampton have had 3 big chances and have missed 2. Middlesbrough haven't had a big chance yet. In terms of FOTMob ratings, Shea Charles and Casper Yander, Southampton's midfield duo, are both on 7s. Ross Stewart on a 7.2, obviously scored the goal. For Middlesbrough, Callum Britton, who got the assist, on a 7.5. Riley McGree, who scored 7.7, and Tommy Conway on a 7. Yeah, I think it's been a pretty close game, to be fair. Middlesbrough were definitely better first 10 minutes. It was all Middlesbrough first 10. Bro, if Middlesbrough go up, is it Middlesbrough? And who going up? Coventry, right? Yeah, Coventry won the league. Ipswich finished second. And if Middlesbrough go up as well, it would be Coventry, Ipswich, Middlesbrough. But if Middlesbrough win tonight, they're in the playoff final against Hull. Same with Southampton. Here we go, second half about to get underway here at St Mary's. Any second now. Middlesbrough about to get us underway for a big 45 minutes here. And we are underway at St Mary's for the second 45. Southampton 1, Middlesbrough 1, 1-1 on aggregate. It is all to play for in this second half and this second leg. Typical me not being about in busiest stream yet, lol. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm going to be honest. I'm very surprised. I mean, I know the Championship is a brilliant league, but Yeah, I'm quite surprised this is one of my busiest streams yet. Hi, friend, can you sing the Chung chant? What's the Chung chant? It's mad to see Leicester go down to the Championship and then go down again, the downfall. I don't even know where to start with Leicester. Like, that club is a bloody mess, seriously. One relegation's bad enough. I mean, they should be a Premier League team. The fact they're going to be in League One next season. They've only been in League One before once. I think it was like 2010, something like that. Yeah. It's mental. 2016, Premier League winners. 2017, you get to the Champions League quarterfinals. 2021, you win the FA Cup and you play in the Europa League. 21-22, Europa League again, and then you even play in the Conference League as well, get to the semi-finals in that. Following season, after playing in two European competitions, and then the following season they get relegated. That's it, honestly, that Leicester team that got relegated is, for me, it could arguably be the best squad that's been relegated. Like, how did a squad with Jamie Vardy, James Maddison, Yuri Tillemans, Harvey Barnes, Wilfred Ndidi, who else was there? Ricardo Pereira. That's only 6 players. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. How did that team get relegated? Like, that is, honestly, Iheanacho, Daka. Like, it's ridiculous. But it's not just the fact they got relegated. Obviously, they came back up with Enzo Maresca. Then, obviously, he left to join Chelsea. And then, obviously, they got relegated last season. It was always going to be difficult. But the fact they got relegated again. Like, honestly, I think they'll come straight back up. But that's not the point. Within the space of 10 years, you've gone from winning the Premier League and playing Champions League football to getting relegated to League One and to play Bromley away. Bromley. Like, honestly, their downfall is incredible. I mean, I don't know what manager they're going to have next season. They're going to sell pretty much their whole squad unless they want to all take pay cuts. I've always thought when teams that aren't expected to get relegated do get relegated, I wonder if any of the players actually consider staying. Because obviously, let's be honest, oh, wow. That is not a good challenge from... who was that? Harwood Bellis. Harwood Bellis with the challenge. West Ham possibly going down as well, as crazy as me. Conference League winners to this. I know, honestly, it can change like that. It can genuinely change like that in football. 3 years ago, West Ham won a European trophy. 3 years later, could be getting relegated. But, I mean, I don't mind West Ham, but it serves them right for how they treated David Moyes. David Moyes, in his final season before they got promoted... David Moyes, in his final season before he left, finished 9th. If you're a West Ham fan, you take 9th in a heartbeat, in an absolute heartbeat. And West Ham fans weren't happy, even though he finished 9th, and you got to the Europa League quarterfinals. You let him go, you appoint Lopetegui, that was a disaster. Then Graham Potter, an even bigger disaster. And to be fair, I think Nuno's done quite well, to be fair. West Ham have been quite good. They'll be one of the strongest teams to get relegated. Like Mateus Fernandes, Jarrod Bowen, Juve, Somerville, Soucek. You've got Wan-Bissaka. You've got loads of very good players there, 100%. But they're all going to go. That's the problem. And Nuno will probably go as well. But yeah, that's definitely one of the strongest squads also to get relegated. Sorry, lad, I'm gonna have to go now. But thanks for the good content. Keep it up. Appreciate it. I'm sensing the next Connor Cole. Oh yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah. I'll watch his videos sometimes. But no, do appreciate you, mate. See you very soon. Just said on Sky, Harwood Bellis said something discriminatory to Ayling. Discriminatory? Like what? It wasn't like a racial comment, was it? No, but I honestly have no idea. How? What? I don't know what to say to that. I genuinely don't know what to say. Discriminatory. I don't even know what he could have said. It's not ideal though, is it? It's really not ideal. Like it's really not that hard to not say something like that. Like it's really not that difficult. I get tensions are high, but like it's honestly it's mind-boggling. It's genuinely mind-boggling. No clue, but Middlesbrough have reported it. I'm not surprised. But but this is the problem now, because if Southampton win this game, Harwood Bellis could miss the playoff final. All because he's said something stupid. But it's his fault. It's his fault. It'd be a massive miss as well. He scored like 7 goals from centre-back. He's been brilliant. But it's so stupid. It's genuinely so stupid. But who knows? Southampton might not win tonight. We'll have to wait and see. Middlesbrough have a free kick. He's into the box. Oh! That could have been a handball. Referee says no. And Southampton get the throw. And again, there's no VAR. There's no point complaining about it. He's not going to change his decision. Let me have a look at the replay. Yeah, it was McGree who got the touch. It's just, honestly, I have no words anymore. It's a pen. It's such a clear pen. It's literally the ref said it hit his shoulder. It's hit his bloody hand. It's not even his arm. It's hit his bloody hand. I can't believe that. Might have to see the replay one more time just to actually make sure that I wasn't seeing things. But this is what... Look, VAR really gets me. But this is what I mean. If VAR was in the Championship, that gets overturned like that. Like, I can't believe what I've just seen there. I wonder if they'll show the replay one more time. That is... Oh, my God, honestly. I mean, I don't know if I actually thought it was a pen at first. It definitely came... I think it could have been a pen, but obviously seeing the close-up replay, that's a ridiculous decision. But this is what I mean. But this is a Championship playoff semi-final, and you've not given them a penalty. You've not given them a clear penalty. It could impact the game. What if Southampton go on and win it? I don't know anymore, man. I get a referee's job is hard. It is. You've got to be... Your concentration levels have got to be through the roof. And obviously... But I feel like EFL referees are under more pressure because they don't have VAR to back them up. But I can't believe that the ref's not giving it. I don't know how far away he was from actually seeing the handball, but I can't believe that. That's mind-boggling. If I was a Middlesbrough fan, I'd be absolutely furious. Right, Southampton got a corner. Are they going to show the replay one more time? Probably not. They showed it twice. That's ridiculous. Let me know in the chat for any of you watching the game. Was that a penalty? For me, I think it clearly hit his arm, or hit not even his arm, his hand. It's actually a handball. But anyway, it's not been given. And now Southampton have got a corner. Leo Cienza takes, and it's cleared away by Matt Targett. And out for a throw-in for Southampton. I still can't believe it. I genuinely cannot believe that wasn't given. How can you be a referee? How can you be a referee and not see that handball? Like, it's incredible, really. Because the ref said it hit his shoulder. I mean, it didn't. It didn't hit his shoulder. That's the problem. The referee thought it did, but it just did. I can't believe that. I mean, Southampton have definitely got away with one there, 100%. That's a good touch. Here is Cienza again. Yeah, big fan of him. He's got almost 20 goal contributions this season. Cienza puts it in, headed away by... Is that Dale Fry? I kept getting Dale Fry and Callum Britton confused in the first half. I believe that is Dale Fry, yeah. Yeah, because he's number 6, isn't he? Cienza again. Is that a foul from Whittaker? No, says the referee. Morris and Luke Ayling clears. And Ryan Manning has it and finds Cher Charles in the middle of the pitch. I think this goes extra time. I know we're only 10 minutes into the second half, but I can just see it going extra time. I really can. I wouldn't mind that at all, to be fair. Extra time and penalties means a longer stream, and I'm very much here for it. Here's Target. Oh, bloody hell. Crunching challenge there from Finn Azaz, and the referee's given the free kick. Azaz thought he got the ball. That was a very... Oh, it's a yellow card as well for the ex-Middlesbrough man, Finn Azaz. who is on my thumbnail as well. Where is he? Not there. Not there. Yeah, he's somewhere there. Yes. It's weird because the bloody camera angle, I can't actually point to. It's the opposite. I mean, it was a crunching challenge from the Irishman. Don't think he got the ball. But yeah, free kick and yellow card for Azaz. Target's okay. I still don't know how Middlesbrough managed to get him, by the way. I know he wasn't getting a lot of game time in Newcastle, but being a squad player in Newcastle and going to the Championship. Like he was, before he moved to Newcastle, he was at Villa, wasn't he? Yeah, he was an established Premier League player. And he's been absolutely brilliant for Boro this season. Target whips in, and that's a brilliant ball, headed away by, I think it was Harwood Bellis. Again. Yeah, it was Harwood Bellis, the captain. Who's down here for Southampton? It is Matsuki, I think. Yeah. I think he'll be alright. He's back up on his feet now. Yeah, it's quite a good ball in from Target, to be fair. Really good header away from Harwood Bellis. Or as Brady said in the chat, Harwood Bellies. Long throw incoming for Boro here, from Callum Britton, I believe. It will be a long throw. Wasn't really oh my God. It wasn't a long throw at all. It went into the box, but Luke Ayling went off for the header and it went out for a goal kick. So that didn't go very well. First change incoming in this playoff semi-final. Alan Brown, who is on loan from Sunderland. He is about to come on for Middlesbrough. I don't know who's he going to come on for? Because Riley McGree's playing midfield with Aidan Morris. But McGree scored, so I think it'd be harsh to take him off. They have got two strikers on the pitch, though, Middlesbrough, Conway and Strelick. So it might be one of them. Here's Cher Charles. He's done really well. He's into the box, and Southampton get the corner. Good defending from Dale Fry. Approaching the hour mark at St Mary's. Don't forget, guys, to like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, Taylor Harwood Bellis has been a massive threat from set pieces all season for Saints. 7 goals this season from centre-back, which is fantastic. Can he make it 8? Let's find out. If he scores now, that's brilliant. Oh, chance! Oh my word! I think it was, who was that? Ryan Manning went for the spectacular overhead kick. Didn't work out. Ball comes back in. It's Manning. What's going on here? Oh my God, that was very close. Was that Manning? It was Ryan Manning again. So close to finding its way in. It's going to be another Southampton corner. Matsuki went for the shot, but Manning took it off him. He had a shot. Oh, it was deflected. Oh, it went just wide. It was deflected off. Who's number 12 for Boro? Luke Ayling, yeah. Deflected off Luke Ayling, and it almost found its way into the bottom corner. So close. Corner again for Southampton. I think it's Cienza who's going to take. Cienza whips it in, and it's headed away by Malanda for another Southampton corner. I do wish sometimes on these watch-alongs I could hear the commentary. Purely because for that Harwood Bellis Ayling incident and the referee talking to the officials, because I had no idea what even happened. Obviously, I can only hear about it from the chat. Corner comes in again, headed away again by Malanda. Shared Charles with the strike, blocked, and now Middlesbrough could start a counter-attack maybe. Whittaker, oh, it's a poor pass. Really poor pass. And Southampton have it back with their goalkeeper, Daniel Peretz, on loan from Bayern Munich as well. He has been sensational since he joined in January. Some of the saves that he's made. The save he made to deny Jack Clark a late winner for Ipswich, like literally 2 weeks ago, that was like ridiculous. He was literally going for the top corner. He gets the slightest touch with his fingers. One of the saves of the season, 100%. We have now hit the hour mark. 30 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Will there be a winner in this half an hour left? I mean, I don't mind if there isn't, because that means we get extra time. Like I said, I did say we'll go extra time. Don't think it will go pens, but... Oh, mate, a pens in a playoff Like that must be like your heart rate's through the roof, genuinely. Yeah, my club have experienced a few big penalty shootouts. Yeah, we had a penalty shootout against Villarreal in the 2021 Europa League final where we lost. David De Gea was our goalkeeper that night. United legend, but he didn't save any of Villarreal's 11 penalties, and then he missed his penalty, and we lost. So that wasn't great. And funnily enough, because that was the season where, because obviously the Euros got delayed because of COVID. So literally 2 months later, England are in a penalty shootout in the final of the Euros, and we lose that as well. So both my club and my country, within the space of 2 months, lost a penalty shootout in a final. Like, seriously, how's your luck? But yeah, if it does go to penalties, I would, like, honestly, your heart rate is genuinely through the roof. Like, even when I'm watching penalty shootouts which doesn't involve my team, I always get nervous. I just get nervous for both teams. Like, it's genuinely, because penalties is a lottery. Like, genuinely, it's so intense. Middlesbrough coming forward here. Here's Riley McGree, the goal scorer. Now Morgan Whittaker, who's been in fine form this season. Another poor pass from him. Yeah, both teams... It's been quite an even game so far, I would say. I think 1-1 is definitely a fair scoreline. Chance for Boro with Conway. What's he going to do? Goes back to target. Malanda, what is he trying? I don't know what he's trying to do there. Here's Luke Ayling. Ayling strikes, and it's a really poor shot on his weaker left foot. Middlesbrough still have it. His target. Strelic. Strelic still has it. He's not going to shoot. He finds Morris. Middlesbrough just trying to find a way to shoot. Here's Morris again. Now Callum Britton, who got the assist for McGree's goal, puts it into the box, headed away by James Bree. Conway keeps it in. Going up against Bree now. And good defending from Bree, and Finazaz clears the danger. Oh, Fry's got to be careful. Stewart's chasing him. And Stewart's managed to get it. And this could be a chance. It's Leo Cienza for Southampton. Oh, is that a penalty? No, says the referee. Oh, my word. I'll have to see that back. I mean, Middlesbrough should have definitely had a penalty this second half. Cienza is furious. He thinks he should have definitely got a pen for that. What a pass that is from Luke Ayling. He slipped as well. And now the referee gives a free kick for Middlesbrough for a foul from James Bree. I'm very interested to see this replay back. Was it a foul on Leo Cienza? It's poor defending from Dale Fry. Brilliant work from Ross Stewart to win it back. Finds Cienza. Goes past that. I think he would have been very soft. I think Cienza's looking for it. I mean, Ayling, he gives him a little push like that, but it's not enough for a pen, let's be brutally honest. I think he's looking for it, Cienza. Obviously, Tonderekert's not very happy. Oh dear. But yeah, what I will say, I think the Middlesbrough penalty that should have been given was a much more like obvious call than this one. How that penalty wasn't given for Boro, I do not know. Referee saying that. Was he saying a little bit more contact than it would have been a pen? I don't know. There was contact, but like what I mean is I think it would have been too soft to give the penalty. I mean, it gives him a push, but it's a contact sport. You're allowed to push people sometimes. I don't know. Some people will obviously think it's a pen, but not for me. Not for me. Right, Middlesbrough got a free kick. Target to whip it in again. It's quite a good ball. Fry. Oh, Dale Fry. And it's going to be a Middlesbrough corner. Good defending from, I think it was Kasper Yander. Another brilliant ball in from Target. No one is marking Fry. Oh no, it's Matsuki, not Yander. Matsuki. Good defending from him. Yeah, 2 blocks. One from the header from Fry, and then Fry tries to put it... I don't know, is he trying to shoot again? I don't know, but Matsuki blocks again. Corner comes in, headed away. And Target wins the header, but then so does Nathan Wood. Or is it Harwood Bellis? Harwood Bellis again. But it's always Harwood Bellis with a header, isn't it? First change of the game. I thought Alan Brown was going to be coming off for Middlesbrough, but no, not yet. First change for Southampton. Matsuki is going to be the one replaced. He's making way for Flynn Downs. Flynn Downs is a midfielder. That must mean a change in shape for Southampton. Let me just look at their formation. So Matsuki's play. I don't know what that is. It like a 4-3-3 now? Is Azaz going to right wing? Azaz can play as a right winger. It might be like a front three of Azaz, Cienza and Stewart, and then a flat midfield three of Yanda, Charles and Downs, I imagine. That's an interesting change from Tonder Eckert. Going a little bit more defensive. Long throw comes in, headed away. Wasn't Harwood Bellis this time. It was actually, I think it was Ryan Manning. No, it was Ross Stewart. Bloody hell, keep getting confused. I can't tell which player is which. Oh, Stewart almost getting it off. What's his name? I think it's Callum Britton. I think so. And it's gone out for a throw-in. Almost halfway through the second half. Still 1-1 between Southampton and Middlesbrough. Obviously, the first leg finished 0-0, so it is 1-1 on aggregate. It is really all to play for now. Starting to get towards the closing stages of this game. So much to fight for both teams. A place at Wembley for the Championship Player Final on the 23rd of May against Hull City. Here's Cienza, finds Manning. Manning puts it into the box. I think it's gone too far. Yeah, it has. But here's Downs. Oh, Downs has literally just come on and he stumbled a little bit there. What a ball that is from Riley McGree to Whittaker. Middlesbrough coming forward here. Morgan Whittaker. He's up against, I think that's Nathan Wood. No, Shea Charles, sorry. Bloody hell. Whittaker's shot. That looked like a corner to me, and it is a corner. Why do I keep getting the players confused? For God's sake, Frank. I watch the Championship, but I just, every time. That's Shea Charles. That's not Nathan Wood. Shea Charles is linked with United as well. I should be able to recognise him. Obviously, if I see the name on their shirt, I'll recognise who they are, 100%. But like sometimes I just, when you don't see the player on the back, it's like, is it actually him? Is it actually him? That, taking the corner, is Morgan Whittaker. I got that right. Whittaker whips it in, and it's headed away by Stewart. Morris wins the header. Whittaker, and Southampton. Referee plays advantage, and that's a free kick. No, it's not. The referee played advantage. Southampton lose the ball. The ref says play on. Middlesbrough coming forward again. Headed away by Shea Charles. Falls to Dale Fry. Now Malanda. I don't think there's been like a big chance in this game, in this second half so far. I'm just trying to think. Has there been any like big chances? No, I don't think so. I'll check on FotMob now quickly. Has there been any like big chances? Perrett's with the claim. No, there's not been as many shots as there were in the... I got to say, the stats are so close. Like, I genuinely do think 1-1 is definitely a fair scoreline based on how the game has gone. Yeah, only one shot on target in this second half so far. No big chances, so yeah, I was right. Yeah, since mid-February, Southampton have scored in all of their last 10 home championship games, and obviously they've carried that on tonight. They've made it 11 in a row. Yeah, I don't think a lot of Southampton fans were expecting to be in this position when they had Will Still in charge. But obviously Tonder Eckert was managing Southampton's under-21s as well. He became the interim manager when Will Still got sacked, and obviously did so well as an interim, gave him the permanent job, and definitely the right decision. He's done so well. Manning with the throw-in. Finds Vinazaz, who's obviously ex-Middlesbrough. Good hold-up play from... really good hold-up play from Ross Stewart. Flynn Downs, who's just come on. This is Shea Charles. Now Downs. Here's Azaz. Finazaz. What moment it would be for him if he was to score the winner against his old club. Oh, this is a bit of a concern here. This is a very big concern for Middlesbrough. Tommy Conway's down, and he's got his shirt in his head like this. And that can't be good. That can't be good. I mean, is he crying? No, he's not crying. I just think I think when you do that, like, you know that your day's done. I think he's gonna have to come off here. Oh, I don't injuries. Yeah, I know. It's just bloody injuries, isn't it? Yeah, I think Conway's been a threat this game as well, so it is a big miss for Boro. I think he's definitely going to be coming off it. I feel like as soon as a player goes down off the ball and they've got their head in their shirt, it can only mean one thing. In the meantime, Kim Hellberg's having a team talk with all of his players. Just under 20 minutes left. We're getting closer to extra time here. Middlesbrough obviously have to prepare a change because Conway's coming off, and it will be Alan Brown who's going to replace Tommy Conway. There'll be a change in shape for Middlesbrough as well. I'm assuming McGree will be further forward with Whittaker and Strelic, and then it'll be midfield 2, Brown and Morris. Tactical mastermind for me, yeah. Yeah, Conway. Is he limping or anything? He's not limping, but he's walking really slowly. I don't know if it's like a hamstring injury. I'm not too sure. I think he went down off the ball. Yeah, not limping, but he is walking quite slowly. That is not good. He looks very emotional as well, because obviously Middlesbrough could be playing in the playoff final in literally 11 days' time. And based on his reaction to the injury, I don't think there is a chance that he might miss it. We need to find out what the injury is first, obviously. But yeah, right. Alan Brown, on loan from Sunderland, is going to replace him. Yeah, not ideal for Middlesbrough's number 9 there. Yeah, both changes so far in this game have been from, obviously, one change for both teams. Yeah, they've both been midfielders for an attacker, which is interesting. But yeah, it's interesting because obviously it means a change in shape, but obviously both teams need a goal, so surely you bring on an attacker. Just thinking, who have Middlesbrough got on the bench? Have they got any attackers, or any attackers who could change the game? Let me have a look. They've got Sarmiento. Sarmiento's not done a lot since he joined Middlesbrough on loan. He's a good player, but yeah, Leo Castledine, who they signed permanently from Chelsea in January. Southampton have got Kyle Larin, Cameron Archer, Tom Fellow, Sam Adozi. Yeah, they've got options. They have got options, but I'm sure they'll be saving some of them for extra time, definitely. Because as the game goes on, I do think we will be heading for extra time. But I might be wrong. Still 17 minutes plus stoppage time. A goal can definitely be scored in that time. And it'd probably be a winning goal as well. Here's James Bree, forward to Ross Stewart, who wins the free kick. I've got to say, Stewart obviously scored the equaliser, but his hold-up play tonight has been excellent as well. Yeah, don't forget, guys, to like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Last time I heard, we were up to 304 subscribers. I don't know if that's changed. Yeah, I was not expecting to hear 300 today, but obviously delighted that I have. Yeah, 304 at the moment, but yeah, that's honestly, the support has been amazing, so thank you so much. Here is Flynn Downs, the substitute. Now to James Bree. Now Southampton being forced back because there's no options. Harwood Bellis breaks the line. Good pass to Shared Charles. Southampton one-touch pass in here. Here's Cienza. And it's going to be another Southampton corner. 15 minutes plus stoppage time to go. We're really getting closer to extra time now. I honestly do think if there is a goal before the 90 minutes, it will that'll be the winning goal. I can't see there being 2 more goals in this game. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong, but there's been like no big chances in this second half. Ball comes in from the corner and it's going to be a goal kick. And it's Harwood Bellis with the header again. Of course it is. He's headed the ball so much tonight. Yeah, it was a decent ball. Was it a good chance? I tell you what, I mean, if he headers it up, you can't header it up. You got to header it like that. Yeah, I'm giving a professional footballer advice. A man who's got an England cap and has scored a goal for England. I'm giving him advice on how to header the ball. But let's be honest, I think everyone knows that if you header the ball upwards, it's not going to go in, is it? Morris forward to Whittaker, who chests it to Target. Oh, he almost found McGree there. But Southampton have it back with Azaz. Oh, Azaz has done brilliantly to skip away from Target there. And I think he is... Oh, it's a throw-in. I thought it was going to be a corner. I've seen you header, not sure your best place for advice. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I hate headering the ball. I genuinely hate it. But I do feel like if I was to header it once, I'd be all right. I'm just... I wouldn't say I'm scared. No, I wouldn't say I'm scared of headering the ball. It's just not for me. Every time I play football and a ball comes in, I hate to header it. I always just try to use my foot. Like it's not going to hurt, is it? It's just sometimes I'm a bit worried where if I'm going up for a header with a centre back, I don't want to clash heads, you know, because it's not nice, is it? Obviously, you saw. I'm sure most of you remember like Raul Jimenez when he went up for a header against Arsenal. David Luiz, they both clashed heads. Jimenez didn't play for the rest of the season. And actually, it kind of affected his Wolves career because he was so good at that point, and then he wasn't really the same player at Wolves. Moved to Fulham. Obviously, he's been brilliant since he joined Fulham, but yeah. But yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm giving a guy who has scored 7 goals in the Championship this season, probably all from headers, a man who has got an England cap and scored on his England debut. I'm giving him advice on to header the ball. But this is what we do. This is what football fans do. We like to think that we're giving them good advice, but in reality, if that was us there, we probably don't even go up for the header. So yeah, Melander's been booked, and Southampton have got a free kick here. 12 minutes left to play. Let's see if this free kick comes to anything. It's going to be James Bree to take it. He's not happy with something. I don't know what. I have no idea. Right, James Bree to take the free kick. It's quite a good delivery. Header from, I think it was Ross Stewart. And it's gone wide for a goal kick. This second half's not been amazing. I'm going to be honest. I enjoyed the first half. I think it was a really good watch. Second half, it's not been a classic, but if it goes extra time and penalties, even if it's not a classic in extra time, the tension will be like through the roof, like genuinely through the roof. Honestly, my prediction of 2-1 Southampton after extra time is genuinely so on. Bloody hair, seriously, come on. That's better. Not really. It's fine. Okay, who's got it now? Riley McGree, who gave Middlesbrough the lead inside 4.5 minutes. Seems like an age ago now. He finds Aidan Morris. Now Ayling. I think both teams are still very much capable of winning. I don't think it's a case of, Southampton are definitely going to win, or Middlesbrough definitely going to win. It's so much to fight for both teams. Both teams very much capable of winning this before extra time. It's going to be Matt Target to take the throw-in. Is he going to go for a long throw-in, maybe? Middlesbrough getting bodies in the box. The ball boy's not giving Matt Target the bloody ball. Oh, what's going on here, for God's sake? Oh, bloody hell. I think Aidan Morris, the Middlesbrough midfielder, was trying to get the ball off the ball boy. And now the Southampton subs, the subs that were warming up, have just come towards him. I don't get why are they having a go at Morris? Why are they trying to time waste as well? Just, you're a ball boy, give him the ball. That's literally a ball boy. I don't know. Let me just see what actually happened. So Target wanted the ball from the. Target wanted the ball. He wanted the ball from the ball boy. He didn't give it, and then Aidan Morris came over, tried to get the ball, and then the Southampton players just all came. Why though? It's ridiculous. Honestly, it's absolutely ridiculous. Morris has every right to get the ball from the ball boy. I don't know why they're trying to time waste with 9 minutes to go. Well, at least that ball boy's got his screen time. Target with the long throw in. Fry wins the header, but it's dealt with. No penalty, definitely not. And that's a free kick. I honestly can't see a goal before extra time. I just can't. There's not been enough clear-cut chances in this second half. But I could very much be wrong. Definitely could be wrong. For a goal kick taken by Perritz, headed on by Stewart. Should be comfortable for Boro. It is. Here's Bryn, finds Britton. Oh, I thought that was a very good ball from Britton, but it's a very good tackle from Nathan Wood. Boro get the throw-in. Middlesbrough making a change here. I think it's David Strelic, the Slovakian striker, the man who's going to be coming off here. So both Conway and Strelic are off for Boro, which is slightly interesting considering they're both strikers. Leo Castledine is coming on, obviously signed on a permanent deal from Chelsea. He was on loan at Huddersfield for the first half of the season in League One, and he was brilliant. Got 10 goals in 23 games. So I don't really know what Middlesbrough are doing here. They haven't got a striker on the pitch now. I mean, they've got Whittaker and McGree, but they're not strikers, are they? Castledine's more of he's like a midfield. He's like an 8/10 who could play on the wing as well. But he's not a striker either. That's the point. So don't really know what Boro are trying to do here, but they haven't really got a focal point anymore. Maybe trying to confuse Southampton. I don't know. Cienza has just about managed to keep it in. There's a couple of balloons on the pitch. And not the best backheel pass from bloody hell, what's his name? Casper Yander. That's going to go out for a throw-in. Southampton are preparing 2 changes here, which I assume will be made now. Or no, not yet. I think one of them is Kyle Larin. They're going to make the changes now. Yeah, Kyle Larin and Samuel Adozie are going to be coming on for Southampton here. Kyle Larin is coming on for the Southampton goalkeeper. I almost said goalkeeper there. Coming on for the Southampton goal scorer, Ross Stewart, who I must say has had a very good game. Obviously scored the equaliser just before half time. I think his hold-up play tonight has been excellent as well. Kyle Larin. He's Canadian, isn't he? Yeah, he's Canadian, yeah. Stewart and Leo Cienza's gone off as well. So Stewart and Cienza off, Larin and Adozie on. Again, ever so closer to extra time. I know I keep saying it, but I do think this is going extra time. It's going to be a long stream. But again, I'm more than happy with doing it. Well, Southampton had a throw-in. Finazaz tried to play it back to Bree, who took the throw-in, and it went out for another throw-in. So that went well. I can't imagine there'll be a lot of added time, to be honest. I know there's been quite a few subs, but there's not been any big stoppages or anything. Southampton throw-in to Yander. Here's Azaz. Or is that a foul? Yes, it is. Foul on Finazaz. So guys, just reading a message from my dad. But all good now. 5 minutes plus stoppage time left to play. Southampton have got a free kick in a fairly decent position, to be fair. James Bree to take. There is a lot of nervous faces in that Middlesbrough away end, and a lot of nervous faces in the in loads of sections at St Mary's. Obviously, Championship playoffs is honestly so nerve-wracking, isn't it? Ball comes in, and it wasn't too far away. Going to be another corner. Malanda headed it away. Let's see here. Bree with the ball in. Yeah, good defending from... how do you say his first name? Adelson. Adelson Malanda. Yeah, the Frenchman. This, I can feel the tension as well. I honestly can. Right, who's taking this one? Is it Bree again? It is. James Bree with the corner, and it's headed away by Target. Here is Samadozi. Goes back, and I think they're gonna go back to Peretz, the goalkeeper. Oh, that's really good from Nathan Wood. He's a centre-back as well. He's managed to hold that ball up, keep possession for Saints. Here's Azaz. Again, I just can't. I'm not even trying to jinx it. I just can't see a goal before stoppage time is up. Harwood Bellis. There's been pretty much no big chances in this second half at all. Here's Ryan Manning. But again, you only need one chance, and I say that for both teams. If you get a chance, take it. That'll be the winner. Here's good defending from Luke Ayling. Going to be a Middlesbrough goal kick. I've just seen a Southampton fan doing this. Honestly, it's the tension is through the roof. Honestly, Championship playoffs, it does not get much more tense than this. So close to the Premier, well, so close to Wembley, at least. Excuse me, bloody hell. Middlesbrough are they're trying to come forward, but they've lost the ball. Well, they've kept it, but they're back with their centre-back, Dale Fry, who's giving it away. Larin. It's a Zaz. That could have been promising. Morris actually slipped, but he's managed to keep the ball, and then he wins the free kick, a foul from Kasper Janda. About 1 minute until we find out how much added time there's going to be. Looks like we're going to be here for at least another half an hour. Maybe even more, plus penalties. And then obviously, I'll stick around for a bit after to talk about, obviously, the game. The Middlesbrough fans, bloody hell. The Middlesbrough fans in full voice. They're nervous, but they're not going to stop singing. Trying to urge their team onto Wembley. I must say, if Middlesbrough do win this second leg, fair play to them. Because honestly, their away form recently has been brilliant, but considering the fact that Southampton just don't lose, they haven't lost a championship. I know I've said it a few times this stream. They haven't lost a championship game since mid-January, which funnily enough was against Hull City, who they could be playing in the playoff final in 11 days' time. Oh, there's so much on the line here. Daniel Peretz has a goal kick it. It's going to go long. You cannot see any players in the graphic. They're all in the other half of the pitch. Brilliant hold up from Larin. Azaz tries to thread it forward, but it goes straight to the Middlesbrough goalkeeper, Sol Bryn. We are now into stoppage time. How long's left? 5 added minutes at the end of this game. Southampton 1, Middlesbrough 1, 1-1 on aggregate in this Championship playoff semi-final second leg. 5 minutes. Oh, Ayling, what have you done? Southampton could be coming forward here. It's Kyle Larin. Larin! Good save from Sol Brynn. Oh, Luke Ayling, you are one lucky man. You are one lucky man. Yeah, it was really poor from Ayling. I mean, it was a fairly comfortable save for Brynn, but he had to make it. He definitely had to make it. That's probably the best. Thinking about it, that's probably the best chance of the second half so far. And it's come in the bloody 91st minute. Great. I know extra time is going to be tense, but if extra time could be a bit more entertaining than the second half, that would be fantastic. Ryan Manning. I mean, at this point, you just do not want to make a mistake. You don't mind if extra time comes, but making a mistake now would just be, like, terrible. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Bloody hell, that could have easily been a penalty. I don't think it was, but I'm saying it could have been. It definitely could have been. Let's have a look here. Oh, did he kick him? Did he kick him? Did Fry kick Larin there, or I might be wrong? No, he didn't kick him. I was going to say, yeah. I think actually Fry caused, like, I think Fry's hurt himself more. I think it's the way. Let's see again. Not a penalty for me. He doesn't kick. He doesn't really touch Larin. Larin's not really complaining either, so. It's not a pen. Do me a favour. Again, there's no VAR. They're not going to overturn it. That is never, ever a penalty. They're not even complaining. Dale Fry's still down as well. Yeah, this is the Southampton chance. It's a really poor pass from Luke Ayling. And then Southampton getting bodies forward. It was Kyle Larin with the shot. Fairly comfortable for Sol Brynn, but still had to make the save. Was it going in bottom corner? It's basically straight at him, let's be totally honest. Fairly comfortable save. But the fans in the crowd thinking, oh, that could have been it. That could have been our moment. The referee talking to Harwood Bellis and Ayling again. I really wonder what Harwood Bellis did say to Ayling, because apparently it was like a bloody something discriminatory to Ayling. But maybe they're okay now because they've just had a nice moment there. I don't know at this point. Who knows? 2 minutes, but there'll probably be a little bit more because of this injury to Dale Fry. If he has to come off, that is a big concern for Boro. He might be alright. Bloody hell, yawning. He might be alright, but yeah, he's back up on his feet now. He is limping a little bit. He should be okay, I imagine. He's hopping. He's hopping. Don't forget, guys, as we approach extra time, don't forget, guys, to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on so you never miss a future stream or future upload. Yeah, I think it's inevitable. Extra time it's coming. It is definitely coming now. Someone's got their microscope. Because of the bloody the bloody Spygate incident. Right, goal kick here for Boro. Sol Brynn to go long. Will there be one more chance before the 5 minutes are up? Hello, I'm back. Oh, good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Yeah, I think extra time is inevitable here, guys. Larin holds it up. They've got it forward to, well, it looked like it going to a dozy, and they've just got to clear it away. Oh, hang on. Oh, he's not controlled it right. He's not controlled it right. Who was that? 23, Castledine. Yeah. Poor control from him. Here's Shea Charles. Now he's given, well, it's really good defending there from Callum Britton. And somehow the free kick's been given. That was never, ever a free kick. Come on, man. Has he given the free kick or the throw-in? No, he's given the free kick. I might be wrong, but I thought he got the ball, didn't he? I thought he definitely got the ball there, Callum Britton. Not according to the ref. Right. This is probably. I think this is it. I think this will be the last chance of this of normal time. It's got to go in for Southampton here. It's going to be Ryan Manning, who is very good at set pieces. This would literally be like, this is literally it. That's a good, well, I thought it was a good ball. It was decent, but it's cleared away. Southampton still have it though. Adozie, this is good. Oh, I couldn't get my words out. I was saying this could be a chance, but no. And now Middlesbrough could be coming forward here with Morris. What does he do? He finds Whittaker. I don't know. They're not coming forward. That's the problem. Surely extra time is out. It's going to be extra time now. Surely. Got a maths exam on Thursday. I'm getting threes. Are you doing foundation or higher? Because if you're doing foundation, you shouldn't be failing that, man. I did foundation as well. I got a 4, but yeah. If you're doing higher, then maybe I can understand. Oh, what a terrible pass. What a terrible pass from Malanda. Southampton coming forward again here. Adozie, but Malanda recovers well. When is this bloody ref going to blow the whistle? I know there was a bit of a stoppage for the Fry injury, but it wasn't that long. Howard Bellis goes long towards Larin. Once again, really good from Kyle Larin. I must say, Southampton strikers are brilliant at holding the ball up. Oh, you're doing foundation? Okay. Come on, you'll be right, mate. Trust me. It's so easy, honestly. It's the angle questions that get me. Yeah, I hated the angle questions as well. But the ones at the start, like, they're literally like year 6 questions. I'm sure you'll be fine. You will be fine. It is a lot of marks, though. That's the problem. Like, to actually get a pass. Southampton coming for. Is this referee going to blow? The bloody injury incident wasn't 2.5 minutes. Fry coming across to get the ball away. I think you should tell the viewers about your close encounter with a frog that nearly ended your life. It was a close call, for God's sake. Is that it? Is it? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to extra time. Oh, yes. We've got at least another half hour to go. You look like someone that did history. I did do history. I regret it, though. I should have done geography. What do you mean I look like someone that did history? What is that meant to mean? I mean, I know the history of football, but when it comes to bloody monarchs and bloody Henry VIII, like, not amazing. But no, I got a 4. So, but I wish I did geography. My mum got a bloody A star in geography, and she's a teacher, and I decided to do history. I could have definitely, if I did geography, I think I would have done very well in that, because obviously how well my mum did in it. But yeah. All right. Yeah, that bloody frog story. Oh no, you love history. It's a compliment. Yeah, no, I didn't think it was anything bad. It's just I'm surprised that you. Oh, Dad, why did you delete the bloody frog message? Basically, I was in my hot tub the other night and I saw a frog on the floor, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of animals. I love dogs, but it's just, I don't know, man. Yeah, I love dogs, but other animals just, I don't know. But yeah, I just saw the frog, and then I waited for it to move to go round the other side of the hot tub, and then I had to leg it back into the house. I shouldn't be that scared of frogs. They don't do anything, but no, look, it's fine. Like, I'm not ashamed of being scared of bloody animals. But yeah. You love history, you say? Do you really? I mean, I love like the history of football and stuff like that. I like that, but what did I even do in history? It was 2 years ago. Yeah, I know. Honestly, such a wuss, aren't I? I knew it wasn't going to do anything. It's just, I think it was just more shock. I wasn't expecting to see a bloody. I forgot to stop the bloody stopwatch again. I do it every single stream. I always bloody forget. Right, I haven't actually done this with this stopwatch yet. Right, let's put it at 90 minutes. So I'm assuming if I just press start, it will go to 105 minutes. Yeah, it's fine. It's all well and good. Yeah, history I did. I'm going to be... I did the Cold War. That was a barrel of laughs. I did Germany. What else did I do? I couldn't tell you, to be honest, mate. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're picking A-level history. A-level history. Are you insane? Are you insane? No. Do you know how much? Do you know how much you've got to bloody remember? I mean, GCSE history, you've got to remember loads of it, but A-level is mental. History's interesting. Love all the World War One, World War Two documentaries. Yeah, look. To be fair, when I did history, I did quite enjoy the Germany stuff, like the Nazi Germany stuff. But and the Cold War, I didn't mind that. But I don't mind if it's like recent history. But like if you're going back to like bloody the bloody 16th century, I don't know. I might regret. I didn't do A levels. I'm on a football college course, which I've obviously really enjoyed. But yeah, so I'm not doing A level. But honestly, I wouldn't, mate. I genuinely would not do. You're doing 4 A. Oh well, no, you're doing 3. You're doing media, IT. I must say, media and IT are good choices. I did both of them for GCSE. I like them. British medicine as well. That was it. That was one of the other things I did. Medicine. Yeah, it's just so much to there's so much to bloody remember. It's not a waste of time, obviously, but like it's just so much to bloody remember. That's the biggest problem, I think, because you're remembering stuff from like bloody 500 years ago. But now media and IT, I like. Yeah, I did them for GCSE. The first half of extra time is about to get underway here at St Mary's. British medicine exam on Friday. Good luck to you, sir. I don't know why I said sir, but yeah, good luck to you, man. I think I did quite... I mean, I don't know what I got for each individual, like, topic on history, but all I know is I got a 4 on all the... overall, I got a 4. Which I'll take, to be honest. I honestly thought I was going to fail history. Oh, they're showing the bloody ball boy again. He's getting his screen time, I must say. iMedia is the best subject. Yeah, iMedia. I loved a bit of iMedia. That was class. Right, first half of extra time is underway. Just tell your viewers about your course, mate. Yeah. So I live in Norwich at the moment, and for the last 2 years I've been on a football college course at Carrow Road. Yeah, 2 days a week I'm at Carrow Road. It's sick. It's really good. Yeah, and 2 times a week I train at it's called The Nest. It's not too far from Carrow Road. It's literally like 10 minutes down the road from me. Yeah, it's a football training centre. Yeah, it's got like, loads of Astro pitches. Yeah, it's sick. But no, honestly, yeah, I finish in like just under a month. But yeah, honestly, I've really enjoyed it. Great 2 years. I've got my final game coming up soon against Man City. Well, not actually Man City, but like it's like the same level team as mine, but like it's because I think a lot of different clubs do that sort of course. How'd you go on a football college course? Literally, from my situation, what did I do? I went to a trial like 2 weeks. Was it like a week before? Oh no, I went to a trial 2 weeks before. I thought I did quite well, to be fair, and then I found out like 2 weeks later I got on the course. Yeah, I'm not that good. It's not like one of the higher teams. Yeah, it's like the foundation team, but it's still on the course. So yeah, yellow card here for, I think, is it Aidan Morris? No, it's not. It's Callum Britton. Keep getting confused. Oh, you're playing? Yes, yes, I'm playing. Yeah, I've got one more game until I finish next Wednesday against Man City. And obviously, being a United fan, if I could score against them, that'd be bloody great. That would be very good. But how do I get... Yeah, so I got on a trial and I did decent on the trial. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to get into like the top team, but just getting on the course in any way, shape or form would have been great. And obviously I did. Bloody hell, Daniel Perrott has come all the way to sweep it out. He's come like 40 yards out of his goal, and he's actually managed to find the pass to Samadozi as well. You've been around some good grounds across the country. Yes, I have. Played at Liverpool's training ground. Well, former training ground, Melwood. We lost 8-1. We lost 8-1. I got the assist for our goal though, so that's all right. But yeah, I've been to the Etihad. Yeah. Been to Tottenham's ground as well. Tottenham's ground is unbelievable, genuinely. It's mental that it could be a championship stadium next season. But yeah. But no, honestly, no, it's been bloody amazing. Have you been at the best ground in England, Hull City MKM Stadium? I haven't yet. Maybe when I'm older and I can go to United games, and if Hull were a Premier League side, yeah. I must say the MKM Stadium's a pretty good stadium, to be fair. It's also, isn't it? It's a rugby pitch as well, isn't it? Yeah, it's like, yeah, because Hull have got a rugby team. I think it's like Hull KR. I'm not into rugby at all though, so I don't even know why I'm bringing it up. But no, I've heard of them. Yeah, because Hull's pitch literally has like rugby lines, like lines you'd see on bloody rugby. Yeah. I'm assuming Hull's rugby team play there as well, because why else would a football pitch have random lines on it? It's the best ground in the world. But no, it seems like a good stadium. Yeah. My plan I would love to go. I would love to go United home and away. Thing is, it's so bloody difficult to get tickets though, because obviously at the bigger clubs, there's obviously massive waiting lists and there's queues. Like it's bloody difficult. I might have to enter the waiting list soon at least, because even if I enter it, I'm not going to get it like for next season, for example. But at least if I'm actually on the waiting list, maybe in like 10 years' time, I could get a season ticket. That'd be brilliant. I'd love to go home and away with United, 100%. There's 2 rugby teams in Hull. No, it's Hull FC, Hull Kit. Oh, okay. Oh, there's 2 rugby teams. I see. Yeah, because what was I saying? You can't really go Man United home and away without a season ticket. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'd love to, with a season ticket, love to go United home and away one day. Whenever that may be. It could be 5 years, could be 10 years, could be 20 years. I would love it. Going to some of the... Yeah, and away days I would look forward to as well. Going to the likes of Anfield, the Etihad, the Emirates. And even bloody European nights, because hopefully, now that we're back in the Champions League, we can actually be a consistent team, like always getting Champions League. So if we could, I'd love to go to like the Bernabeu, bloody the Nou Camp, Allianz Arena. I want to go to all these places, man. 100%. I don't care about rugby though. Neither do I. It just reminded me. I've been to like 45 grounds in England. Oh, so you've almost completed half of the 92, like the 92 teams in the EFL. I keep seeing people say, because like there are a few people say that they've been to every single ground in the EFL. I know people don't really count the Premier League as the EFL, but like it kind of is though. Like you got the Premier League, Championship, League One, League Two, but apparently some people say it doesn't count unless it's with your team. But for some fans, like that's impossible. Like how is a Man United fan meant to complete the 92 when we've never been in the Championship? I mean, I tell you what, if you're a Leicester fan, who knows? If you get relegated again this coming season, you'll be able to complete the 92. Sorted. But now, 45 grounds, yeah, that's class, man. I've been to every Championship club except Swansea and Southampton. Nice, man. Yeah, you haven't gone Swansea away yet? Well, you might not be next season. You might be in the Prem. Yeah, we're about 7 minutes. We're almost halfway through the first half in extra time. Literally nothing has happened, but that's okay. You can't complete the 92 with your team because teams go up and down. Yeah, that's what I mean. But some people say that... I see a lot of people on social media say that you can only complete the 92 if it's with your club. But that's what I mean. Like, it's pretty much impossible. Well, it's not impossible, but like if you're a supporter of one of the bigger if you support one of the big clubs in England, it's pretty much impossible to do it. Because like teams like Man United, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, they're never going to be as low as like the Championship, League One or League Two. Never. Well, Tottenham might be. Tottenham could complete the 44, but yeah. I've just heard that we are up to 305 subscribers now, guys. Honestly, your support has been amazing. Thank you so much. Here's Kyle Larin on this right channel for Southampton. Puts a cross in, and it should be a corner. Yes. No, of course it counts, no matter which club I've been to. An Old Trafford Stadium tour, but I won't count it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do feel like it's got to be a game for it to count, but I don't think it matters whether it's with your club or not. Because even so, going to 92 football grounds in your life, like, it's a lot. It is a lot. Right, Southampton have got a corner here. 9 minutes into extra time. And the referee's coming over again. Of course he is. Just let him get on with it, man. Every corner's like WrestleMania these days anyway. Corner will be taken any second now. Ball comes in. It's not a bad header from Nathan Wood, but it goes over the bar for a goal kick. I will definitely go Man United away if we go up though. Yeah, that'd be a great day out, mate, honestly. Man United away, Man City away, Liverpool away, Chelsea away, Arsenal away, Newcastle, Villa, like so many big teams. That's what I mean. Like, even if you do struggle next season, which I do think you will if you go up, like the days out, memories for a lifetime, 100%. I went Grimsby away, you know all about that. It's okay, there's no need for that. I still can't believe to this day we lost to that Grimsby team. To be fair, Grimsby are in the League Two playoffs, aren't they? Oh, so close for Southampton. It was Samadozi with the shot. A very good save from Sol Bryn. It's funny because that Grimsby game was the day that I came back from holiday. Yeah, I came back from Turkey for a week. Well, I was in Turkey for a week, came back on the same day that we played Grimsby away. I wish I was still on the bloody plane when we played that game. We were 2-0 down at half-time. 2-0, and the fact that we got it back to 2-2 late on, and we still lost. Like, honestly. And then, I've just seen the Adozi shot, which Bryn saved. Harwood Bellis went for the rebound, but he completely missed the ball. If he gets any contact on that, that's probably a goal. Yeah, Grimsby away. Yeah, Grimsby. I can't believe we lost that game. Honestly, I'm so glad the Amorim era ended. Like, genuinely, that was... Look, I love my club, but those 14 months... Genuinely, last season, my God. Look, I know, obviously, we have different standards to, like, EFL clubs, for example, but the fact we're Man United and we finished 15th in the Premier League, lost the European final to Spurs, who could be playing Championship football next season, and got knocked out by Grimsby in the Carabao Cup, all under Amorim as well. And we even lost other games. We lost to 10-man Everton at Old Trafford. We gave Wolves their first Premier League point in 2 months. Like, it was embarrassing, like genuinely embarrassing. Man United did turn it around this season. Yeah, 100%. Well, I mean, it was pretty much impossible to be as bad as we were last season. But yeah, 3rd in the league. Obviously, we didn't do very well in the Cups. Obviously, got knocked out by Grimsby and then lost to Brighton. We're only going to be playing 40 games this season. Next season is going to be more challenging, though, because obviously we'll be having Champions League football. It does look like it is going to be Michael Carrick who's going to be the new manager. When our new manager is announced, I'll definitely make a video on it and whether I agree with it or not. But yeah, the longer we go on, it does look like it's going to be Carrick. I thought that ball went out there. I thought it went out for a goal kick. But Southampton still have it. Here's Yander. Target clears it away, and it falls to Castledine, but he's not able to keep it. Oh, there's a poll in the chat, guys. Yeah, let me know who you think. Chance block from Finazaz's shot. Here's Bree. Now Yanda, yeah, there's a poll in the chat, guys. Let me know or vote on it. Yeah, if you could vote on it, that'd be amazing. Yeah, let me know who makes it to the playoff final to face Hull at Wembley. 1 vote so far, and Middlesbrough so far. I still think Southampton. I'm not going to say whether it's... I mean, to be fair, 2-1 Southampton. If I call 2-1 Southampton after extra time, I'm going to milk that so much. Like, because seriously, it's a very specific prediction. So if I get it right, that is pretty bloody good. Hull are playing their 51st game of the season next Saturday. That's what I mean, man. Like, genuinely, it's quite embarrassing that we're Man United and we're only playing 40 games in a season. Like, that's... But to be fair, another team, Bournemouth. Bournemouth have been unbelievable. They could, again, I say it every stream, I should honestly do like a bloody bingo list, and one of them should be Bournemouth could be playing Champions League football next season. I say it every bloody stream. I always find a way to talk about Bournemouth. But honestly, they've just been unbelievable. I've been so impressed with how they've been doing this season. But yeah, Bournemouth got knocked out of both cups in the first round that they entered as well. They're only playing 40 games and they could be playing Champions League next season. So sometimes I do think it is a benefit because you're only focusing on one competition. We played Chelsea in the cup in January or February. I think it was February. Yeah, that wasn't a great day, was it? Lost 4-0. Yeah, obviously Liam Rosenior, ex-Hull manager. What did you think of Liam Rosenior, mate? Did you like him? Because honestly, when he got sacked, I thought that was so harsh. Don't get me wrong, you had a very good team that season, but it's not like you massively underachieved. He finished 7th. I know, obviously, Jakirovic has done amazing, but I honestly thought Rosenior getting sacked was genuinely so harsh. I wasn't bothered, to be fair. Really? I suppose with the team that you had, like who did you have? You had like Philogene, you had Jacob Greaves, Tyler Morton, Fabio Carvalho. Oh, you wasn't bothered about the cup game. Yeah, Delap got 3 assists that day. Yeah, I think Neto scored a hat-trick as well. I respect Rosenior, but he deserved to be sacked. His football was boring, plus look at us now. Yeah, I did see a lot of Hull fans say that his football was boring. But obviously, he used to play for Hull as well. Yeah, look, I think Rosenior will get a job soon. I don't know where that will be, but I do. Obviously, he wasn't great at Chelsea. I mean, he wasn't absolutely terrible. It ended very badly, but he started quite well, to be fair. And I do feel like the players have got to take responsibility. Apparently, he tried to be their friend, and they were like taking the piss out of him. Not ideal, but yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. It is half time in extra time. Southampton 1, Middlesbrough 1. Yeah, got to change the time. I actually remembered to do the bloody stopwatch this time, or scoreboard, or the stop clock, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, half time and extra time. Southampton 1, Middlesbrough 1. We are 15 minutes away from a penalty shootout. Rosenior won't take a championship job. No, I don't think he will either. No, where would he go? Because there's no way he's going to go from Chelsea to a championship job. But this is what I mean. Like as good as he. Obviously, you're never going to say no to Chelsea, but he should have stayed at Strasbourg. Oh, bloody hell, my AirPods. Should have stayed at Strasbourg, 100%. He had something really good going on there. And again, you're never going to say no to Chelsea because, let's be honest, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to manage a club of that size. But yeah, I feel like he just needed... I feel like the job came too early for him. If he had a couple more years, then maybe he would have... They should have never appointed him in the first place. Oh, we've had another vote in the poll. 50-50 for Southampton and Middlesbrough. I'll still stick with Southampton. I'm not going to change my prediction. Wait, Chelsea will be paying him because he got sacked, so he won't get a job at the moment. Is he still getting paid? I mean, his contract was like, what, 6 years? But like, there was a break clause, wasn't there? I'm not too sure. The best decision he made was joining Chelsea. Look at the money he got, the joke, everyone. Look at the money he got. It was a joke. Everyone would have took it. Yeah, I totally agree. Everyone would have took that Chelsea job because, again, as I said, for most managers in world football, it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be able to manage a club as big as Chelsea. And to be fair, he's sorted for the rest of his life now, the amount of money he got paid. But no, I'm sure he'll want to go back into management at some point. I really hope his managerial reputation isn't damaged too much. Because I feel like he did a very good job at Strasbourg. Could have won the Conference League under him as well. We'll never know. Second half of extra time is about to get underway. Southampton about to kick us off. 15 minutes left. Will there be a goal? Or will there be a winning goal? Or will it go to penalties? I honestly think it goes pens. I really do. Any second now. And we are underway for the second half of extra time. And it is still Southampton 1, Middlesbrough 1, 1-1 on aggregate. 15 minutes left of this incredibly tense playoff semi-final second leg. Well, foul from Castle Dean on Cher Charles. But yeah, I think everyone would have taken that Chelsea job. But I must say, it's the fact that he got a 6-year contract, didn't he? He got given a 6-year contract, and he didn't even last 6 months, let alone 6 years. Honestly, Chelsea's owners, like Blueco, they haven't got a bloody clue what they're doing, do they? I don't know what manager Chelsea are going to get. I've seen reports in, like, I think it was yesterday, Xabi Alonso. They're going for Xabi Alonso. That'd be such a good appointment. That would make so much sense as well. But again, Liverpool should be getting rid of Arne Slot and getting Xabi Alonso. Guarantee, if Liverpool approached Xabi Alonso, he would take the Liverpool job over Chelsea. He's actually played for Liverpool before. I don't know if he goes down as a club legend, but like, obviously he has history with Liverpool. But I feel like Xabi Alonso was treated so harsh at Madrid. Bloody hell, I need to talk about it. I can't believe I've got a whole stream about talking Real Madrid, especially with what happened today with Florentino Perez, the Real Madrid president, holding a press conference. Some of the quotes that came out from that press conference was so funny. I'm definitely going to be making a video on that, talking about the situation at Real Madrid, because honestly, it's a bloody mess at the moment for Los Blancos. But yeah, I will definitely be talking about that. That video will come out soon. I'm planning a couple of videos for this week as well as doing obviously loads of watch-alongs, which I love doing. Oh no, the bloody timer's reset. Wait, has it reset? I think so. Let me change it. What minute are we in? I think we're in the 107th minute. Hang on. Let me just change the time to like 107, 30 seconds. Yeah, let me just see when we get to that point. Okay. But I didn't even notice the stop. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Right, we should be on time. There we go. That's good. Has it done it again? Oh, for God's sake. It's done it again, the bloody stopwatch. It's just gone back. It might have to just go like that. I'm going to have to change it again. Sorry, guys, about this. I honestly thought the scoreboard would have just... should we just say 3 minutes? Let's just go from 3 minutes. Because that's how much of second half extra time there is. Let's just start the clock. Yeah. Yeah, that's all right. That's okay. But yeah, when it gets to 15 minutes, that will be that'll be the second half of extra time done. And then what I might try and do, if it does go to penalties, I'll try and find a penalty graphic to put on the screen. Yeah, 12 minutes to go. Oh, we've got another vote. 2 of you think Southampton will do it, and 1 of you think Middlesbrough will do it. I think Southampton will do it. I think they'll do it on penalties now. I don't think there's going to be another goal. I might be wrong, but I just can't see it. I just cannot see it. Yeah, it's clear that it's clear the scoreboard doesn't really like extra time. It was fine for the first half. Yeah, it definitely was, because I remember I stopped it at 105 minutes. Clearly doesn't like the second half of extra time. But no, it's fine. It's all good. Chelsea think they're changing the manager as the way to get results. It's a good thing for Man United that Alex Ferguson didn't get the Rossini treatment. Yeah, but the thing is, it's 2 completely different eras. But yeah, to be fair, Fergie didn't win a title until like his 7th season. There's no way that in this day and age that would have... but it just shows you how much football has changed. I mean, I do think Chelsea have got a very... well, not like a very, very good squad, but they've got a lot of good players. Palmer, I know Palmer's been off it, but he's still good. Palmer, Caicedo, Enzo, Reece James, Levi Colwill, Esteval. Like, they've got a good... they've got a good spine. They've got a good spine in that team. They need to sign a few players. They've got to get a left winger in. maybe a striker, maybe they need a goalkeeper. My God, how they've spent £1 billion and they still don't have a good goalkeeper at the football club. Who else do they need? Maybe who's their left? Oh, Cucurella. Oh yeah, Cucurella. I forgot to mention him. I think they need a goalkeeper, a centre back, and a left winger, and maybe a striker. And then I think they could definitely have a good season next season. Corner for Southampton is taken. It's gone all the way to Larin. And shot, and it's cleared away. There's been next to no chances in extra time. Now, genuinely, next to no chances. But yeah, I mean, it took Ferguson a while to win his first title. But as soon as he won his first title, he went like, wow. I don't know what that was. We went from here to like here, and then became the greatest manager in the history of football. Middlesbrough coming forward here with Castledean. He's done pretty well. Whittaker again. He's not been at his best tonight, I must say. But then Southampton give it away. Here's Malanda. Still to play for 9 minutes. Again, the scoreboard says 6 minutes, but I did stress that when it gets to 15 minutes, that will be when it's stoppage time and extra. I mean, there was no added on time at the end of the first half. But could you imagine if Alex Ferguson did get the Rossini treatment? I know it's completely different eras, but yes, I don't even want to think about that, to be honest. It's bad enough thinking about how crap we've been since Fergie retired. But yeah, hopefully the way is up for United. Middlesbrough got a free kick. Luke Ayling briefly holding his hamstring, but he should be all right now. A lot of nervous face. Again, this is so tense. I mean, I can't hear the commentary, but the atmosphere must be... They've got their heads in their hands. Oh, it's horrible. I would not be... I would not like to be in this situation, like, at all. Like, if my team was in a playoff semi-final or a final, I would honestly hate it. Because genuinely, my heart rate would be like... like, genuinely, it's mental, really. It's genuinely mental. Like, could you imagine, like, losing a playoff final on penalties? That's the worst. It don't get worse than that in terms of, like, for lower league clubs. For the big boys, it's like losing the Champions League final on penalties. Yeah. I mean, even I'm a little bit nervous. Why am I nervous? I'm a United fan. This result doesn't affect me. I just love football. Like, genuinely, I'm nervous for both teams because honestly, this will mean so much to them getting to the playoff final, particularly for Middlesbrough. Obviously, apart from 22-23, haven't really come close to being promoted from the Prem since then, or to the Prem since then. Obviously, Southampton, they were in the playoff final 2 seasons ago against Leeds, beat them 1-0. They had Russell Martin in charge. Here is Yanda. Now Flynn Downs. Oh, that's pretty good ball. Azaz, and it's fairly comfortable for Sol Brynn. Do you think Carrick is the man for the Man United job? I don't know, man. The thing is, right, do I think he's the best manager that we could, like in a dream scenario? No, he's not, because he's not experienced enough. But what is really annoying me about this Carrick situation? The amount of people in our fan base that have undermined what Carrick has done. Like, you could not be happy if you're not happy with Carrick getting the job. Like, if you don't want him to get the job, completely fine. But what I don't want to see from our fans is undermining what he's done. He's come in mid-season, which is always difficult anyway. But the fact he's come in mid-season at a club like Manchester United, where Amorim, with the previous manager, was so bad for 14 months. Like, he did so... Oh, what a tackle that is from Flynn Downs. He's won 10 out of 15 games. Like, he's been absolutely brilliant. If we're being honest, he does deserve it. Well, he deserves to be given a chance. Look, in an ideal world, Luis Enrique would be the man I want, 100%. Because I honestly think if we were to get Luis Enrique, it would be like Pep going to City. Honestly, it'd be like Pep going to City, and then for us, it'd be Enrique to United. And I think we wouldn't start dominating straight away. Like Pep didn't dominate straight away, did he? First season finished third and went trophyless, but then the second season it went like just up. They were centurions in Pep's second season. But yeah, look, if I'm being honest, I do think Carrick deserves a chance. It does look like he's going to get it. Do I think he's the man? I think he's good enough to get us like in the Champions League every year, maybe win a cup. In terms of winning the Premier League or the Champions League, not for me. No. But this is what I mean. But I don't mind either way. If Carrick gets the job, completely fine. If he doesn't, completely fine. If Carrick doesn't get the job though, but this is the problem. Like, who do we get if it's not Carrick? Manning with the ball in and it's too far. But Bree's going to keep it. Like, who we got? I think the most realistic option right now is Andoni Iraola. And I love Iraola. I really do. The job he's done at Bournemouth. I'm not talking about Bournemouth getting Champions League again. I say it every stream. But now, I'd say... If I had to give a proper answer, because I've been talking for like, if I had to give a yes or no answer, chance for Southampton. Oh, brilliant defending from Luke Ayling. That was fantastic. Bree with the shot and it's blocked. Bloody hell. No, I don't think he is. I don't think Carrick is the man. But I do think he will get the job. Oh my God. Oh, it's gone all the way in. Oh my God. It's Shea Charles. Oh my God. That might be it. That might be it. Southampton. Oh my God. What has happened there for Middlesbrough? What has happened there? Oh my word. It's gone all the way in from a cross from Shea Charles. And Southampton, with 4 minutes to go until extra time, stoppage time, I think they've done it. I think they're going to Wembley. Oh my God. I can't hear it, but I'm sure that the roof has come off St Mary's. That is absolutely incredible. Shea Charles, he's linked with Man United, and that is exactly why. Even though it was definitely not a shot. Oh my God. It is heartbreak. Absolute heartbreak for Middlesbrough. I think Shea Charles has injured himself. For God's sake. What happened? Yeah, I think it was a cross that just went a dozy. Yeah, it came from the brilliant defending from Luke Ayling, and then it was cleared away, and then it was another shot blocked by James Bree. Harwood Bellis found Shea Charles. Charles cut in. Oh, that is such a bad goal to concede from a Middlesbrough point of view. It's a clear. It's not a shot. Yeah, Fry misses the header and it goes all the way in. It goes all the way in. Tonda Eka is loving it. Oh, wow. Oh, I can't believe that. I genuinely cannot believe that could be... That goal could be the end of Middlesbrough's championship season. Oh, my God. That is such a bad goal to concede. It's literally... Is he left-footed? No, he can't be. If he's left-footed, that's even worse for Boro. Because that was a cross on his left foot. He's right-footed. Oh, so Shea Charles has crossed the ball in with his weaker left foot and it's gone all the way through and in. That is such a bad goal. That is such a bad goal to consider. Oh, my God. Oh, Hayden Hackney. That's going to be his season over as well. I mean, he might have been back in time for the playoff final, but it doesn't look like it's going to be Middlesbrough there. What did I say? I literally called it. I said Southampton 2, Middlesbrough 1 after extra time. I'm going to milk this so much, genuinely. I literally called it. I literally said that was my prediction at the start. For those of you who are here since the start, I don't know how many of you that is, but for those of you who... Well, I've said it during the watch-along as well. I said Southampton 2, Middlesbrough 1, Southampton win 2-1 after extra time, 1-1 after 90 minutes, and they score in extra time. I said it. I literally said it. I'm going to milk that now. Oh, I think there's something at my door. Sorry, guys. Oh, yes, I've got a cup of tea. Fantastic. Oh, imagine I had the tea, but it only went to penalties. The drama would have been insane. I don't know why I've got a plate. Thanks, Mum. Yeah, thank you, Mother, for the cup of tea. Thank you guys for being here. In a big, massive orange cup. Oh my word, I can't believe that is from a Middlesbrough point. I did call it, Dad. I did bloody call it, and I'm going to milk it for a long while. That is, honestly, that is such a good prediction from me, genuinely. Because it was so specific as well. Obviously, anyone could predict a 2-1 scoreline, but it's the fact that I literally said it'd be 1-1 after 90 minutes and Southampton win it in extra time. But it's not over yet. There's going to be at least a few minutes added on, I would imagine. Can Middlesbrough find an equaliser and send it to penalties? Here's Whittaker. He goes for the shot and it's blocked and Southampton get the danger away. To be fair, but let's be honest, oh my God, 5 minutes. 5 added minutes. That is more than enough time for Middlesbrough to find an equaliser and send it to penalties. If it goes to penalties, I mean, okay, I won't get the prediction right, but I will not mind that at all. This could be a chance to get the ball in the box. It's not a bad... Oh, Alan Brown, shot. Oh, he's blocked. Oh, I think he took too long, to be honest with you. Oh, what an opportunity again. I think, is that a foul? And Wellington has given the free kick away. Oh my God, that is unbelievable. Wow, the drama. Even this chance here for Brown, I mean, he sets it onto his right foot and it was blocked. Oh, Middlesbrough, I feel so bad for them. Because that's such a... For the fans especially, because that's such a bad goal to concede. Shea Charles on his weaker left foot is just a cross. And it somehow goes all the way in. Callum Britton with the free kick. It's headed away. Middlesbrough still have it. Here is... Who's number 3? Matt Targett. Targett puts it in. It's not the worst ball. Shot, and it's gone absolutely miles wide from Callum Britton. What an awful way for Middlesbrough's season to end. They look absolutely crestfallen at the moment. Kim Hellberg can't even... He's just looking on with a straight face. He'll be fuming about that goal as well, because those type of goals are the worst as well, I think. Conceding a goal from a cross. Like from a cross. It's different if someone's actually crossing it and it loops all the way in. It didn't even loop all the way in. It's literally Shea Charles on his weaker left foot just crosses the ball in. I knew as soon as Fry missed the header it was going to go in, but obviously had to wait until... And Bryn didn't even dive as well. Yeah, oh my God. 3 minutes to go. As soon as it hits 20 minutes, that would be... Because obviously the scoreboard's a little bit different on my screen as it is to the actual game. Because the scoreboard didn't like extra time for some reason. Yellow card for the Southampton goalkeeper, Daniel Perrott. As it stands, it's going to be a Southampton versus Hull Championship player final. And the funniest thing about that is the last team to beat Southampton in the Championship was Hull. In January, they beat them 2-1 at St Mary's. And I think Hull beat them at home this season as well. So that's going to be a very good playoff final. But it's not done just yet. Middlesbrough still coming forward. Here's Jeremy Sarmiento. He's got to just play to Britton, surely. Surely. What is he doing? He's gone back to Whittaker. I think a mistake that... Oh, hang on. Britton, she's got to cross it in. He does cross it in. And it should just be cleared. It's not really cleared properly. Whittaker striking is... Clear. Target. Oh, Sarmiento. Oh, it's blocked. Britton. Oh, my God. The drama. 2 minutes to go. And it's going to be a corner for Boro. As I was saying, what was Kim Hellberg thinking, taking both your strikers off? Obviously, Conway had to come off because he was injured. Why did Strelic come off? They've had no bloody focal point, which is why they've barely created anything. Solbrin, the Middlesbrough goalkeeper, is up for the corner. Oh, my God. If he scores as well... Corner comes in. It's an absolutely terrible corner. And they've got to be careful here, Middlesbrough, because they have no goalkeeper in. Oh, header forward to Larin. Let's see what he can do. Who's he going to drop to? Oh, Middlesbrough still have it. They just about still have it. No, they don't. They've given it away. And now Southampton are coming forward here. It's Azaz. Has that pass stayed in? That looks like a free kick to me. And it is a free kick. It's a free kick for Southampton. And they are so close now to the Championship playoff final at Wembley for the second time in 3 years. That's how they got promoted back to the Premier League last time they were in this league. It could be deja vu. I feel so bad for Middlesbrough, man. I really wanted it to go to penalties as well. And I would have probably preferred Middlesbrough to get to the final purely because we'd be guaranteed a new team in the Premier League for next season. Southampton aren't a new team, are they? They've been in the Premier League They're in the Premier League last season and they finished on 12 points. But this Southampton team is definitely better than the one last season. And for me, the Southampton team that got promoted 2 seasons ago. We've got about 30 seconds of the extra time. I don't know how long it's going to be. I think that's it. I don't think Middlesbrough are going to get another chance now. I think one thing that Hellberg will definitely regret is taking off Strelic. Even if he wasn't doing much, he's a bloody striker. Why would you not? 5 seconds left. I think this could be it. This could be it for Southampton. Just waiting for the referee's whistle. His target. They've got to get the ball in the box. I'll tell you what, it's not bad. It's headed away by Wood. Here's Callum Britton. Oh, is he still got it? He does. What's happened? What's happened? Why is the linesman on the pitch? What's happened? What's going on? Kyle Laren's been booked. I don't know why the linesman's gone on the pitch. Oh, I think it's a free kick to Middlesbrough. For what? I have absolutely no idea. Sol Bryn, the Middlesbrough goalkeeper, is up again. This is literally it. It's now or never for Middlesbrough. It is now or never. Can they find an equaliser to send it to penalties? It's Target with the ball in, and it's come out, chance shot, and it's over the bar. And I think that's it. I think that's the last chance. Is that it? And that is the full-time whistle. And Southampton are going to Wembley for the second time in 3 years. I got the prediction absolutely spot on. I said Southampton 2, Middlesbrough 1 after extra time, and that is exactly what happened. Massive congratulations to Tonda Eckert and Southampton. They are going to Wembley. It is absolute heartbreak. Absolute heartbreak for Middlesbrough. I mean, the goal as well. I mean, if I was Kim Hellberg, I would be absolutely livid. But I also do think he's got to take responsibility for the fact that when did Strelic come off? Strelic came off in the 83rd minute. So for over half an hour of that game, Middlesbrough didn't have a striker on the pitch. Unless Strelic was injured as well. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, that's ridiculous in my opinion. But, I mean, the way to lose it. I mean, a 116th minute winner from Shea Charles. I'm looking at the stats, and to be fair, Southampton probably did deserve it overall. I think the first half, Middlesbrough were better. Second half, Southampton were better. One thing that really does concern me about Middlesbrough is that for 30 minutes of extra time, didn't have one shot on target. They had no shots at all in the first half of extra time, and second half of extra time, they had 7 shots, but none on target. Middlesbrough only had 3 shots on target in 120 minutes of football. Southampton had 7, and ultimately Southampton had 3 big chances missed too. I mean, I forgot about the bloody stopwatch again. I've done it. I do it every time. It's fine. Yeah, the stop clock, that was a little bit, faulty because they didn't like extra time, so I had to just play it from 1 minute. But yeah. There's Middlesbrough players in tears, and look, they've got every right to be sad, 100%. I must say, they've had a fantastic season. Obviously, last season, Michael Carrick was in charge. Yeah, they finished, I think, 8th. Then he got sacked. Obviously, Rob Edwards came in, started the season, did a pretty good job, but then obviously, Wolves stole him from Middlesbrough when Pereira was sacked. And then obviously, Kim Hellberg's come in. Look, in another universe, they get automatic promotion, but they dropped too many points towards the end of the season. And to be fair, for Southampton, it wasn't one of their best performances. And to be fair, both of their goals were very, very, scrappy. Well, not scrappy. Well, the first one was scrappy. Literally, the Middlesbrough's goal, which started this game off, came from the bloody Riley McGree within the first 5 minutes. Brilliant finish into the bottom corner. And then just before half-time, Ross Stewart equalises. Free kick came in, Manning with a half volley into the ground. Sol Bryn, the Middlesbrough keeper, pushed it up into the air, and then Ross Stewart came from absolutely nowhere to prod the header in past Bryn and make it 1-1. And then 116th minute, that man being interviewed there, Shea Charles with the winner, linked with Man United. And look, I think he's going to be brutally honest in the interview if he's asked about it. It was definitely a cross. I don't think anyone can deny that, but such a bad goal for Middlesbrough to concede. But for Southampton, they won't care how their goals are scored as long as they're scored. So, there we go then. It's going to be Hull City versus Southampton on the 23rd of May at Wembley for a place in the Premier League. Southampton it is. Up the fucking Tigers. Yeah, honestly, wishing you the best of luck, mate. It'll be tough. Southampton are a very good team, but I definitely think. I mean, you said earlier in the stream they've done the double over you. Oh no, you've done the double over them. I might be wrong. Let me have a quick look. Head to head. Yeah, Hull beat Southampton 3-1 in September 2025, and then in January, Hull beat Southampton 2-1, which was the last time that Southampton lost the championship game. Obviously, they're a different team, but Hull have been consistent the whole season. Southampton haven't, to be fair. It's only since Tonder Eckert came in. But yeah, massive congratulations to Southampton and Tonder Eckert. Obviously, commiserations to Middlesbrough. I'm sure they'll go again next season. Definitely. Yeah. But again, Southampton will be celebrating 100%. I mean, it was, if I'm being honest, it wasn't a classic. It was not a classic. First half I really enjoyed. Second half was a bit meh. Extra time was tense, but there wasn't really like too many big chances. But then obviously Shea Charles, the hero for Southampton. I'm looking forward to this playoff final. 23rd of May. Matt Letizia, there he is. I'm sure he's loving every single second of it. I don't mind Southampton coming up. I mean, if I'm being honest, I would rather Hull come up than Southampton. But if Southampton go up, I hope they stay up. Because if they go down again next season, what is the point? 22-23 got relegated, 23-24 promoted, 24-25 relegated, 25-26 could be getting promoted. And what if they get relegated again next season? It's just up, down, up, down, up, down. Like, it's just a yo-yo club. You don't want to be known as a yo-yo club. Norwich were known as that for ages, but obviously Norwich have been in the Championship for the last few seasons. But yeah, honestly, wow, this definitely been my longest stream. I've been live for 3 hours, and it would have been even longer if it went to penalties. I would have loved to see a penalty shootout, but we got extra time. That is more than fine with me, and I got my prediction right, and I'm definitely going to milk it. Probably post a short about it tomorrow, because why not? Just want to let everyone know how good my ball knowledge is. Oh. Yeah, I mean, for Middlesbrough, look, if you told a Middlesbrough fan at the start of the season, with Rob Edwards in charge, you'd get into the playoffs, but you'd lose in the semi-final, I think they'd take it. I think they would, yeah. I mean, it was always... I don't think... I can't even speak. Where did I have Middlesbrough in my predictions at the start of the season? I've got it on my notes. I had Middlesbrough in... These are from August. I had Middlesbrough in 8th. So the fact they finished 5th... And look, they could... On another day, they get to the final, but... It wasn't to be for Kim Hellberg's side, and it was to be for Tonder Eckert's side. Hull versus Southampton then. Well, I obviously did a championship playoff championship playoff semi-finals preview. I predicted a Millwall Southampton final. So, yeah, I mean... It wasn't, but it's going to be, yeah, so there we go. It says on Sky, Saturday, May the 23rd, Championship Playoff Final, Hull versus Southampton, from, I think it's a 3 p.m. kickoff at Wembley. 100% I will be doing a live watch-along for that. But again, that's not for another 11 days. So I can provide more details when we get closer to the time. K. Shira. Yeah, that's quite good from Sky, fair play. Yeah, Shea Charles scored the winner against Arsenal here at St Mary's in the FA Cup quarterfinals, and he's the hero once again in the Championship playoff semi-finals. I don't know who's going to win that playoff final. I think the fact that Hull have done the double over Southampton is really interesting. I don't know, man. Did Southampton? If Southampton win the playoffs, if Southampton win the final, I think it's going to be the 4th season in a row where the team that's finished 4th gets promoted in the playoffs. Because last season Sunderland finished 4th, they got promoted. Season before it was Southampton who finished 4th and got promoted. Season before it was Luton. Did Forest finish 4th as well? Oh my god, mate! It's genuinely a habit where the team that finishes 4th gets promoted literally every single time. Let me have a look. Championship 24-25. Yep, Sunderland finished 4th. 23-24, Southampton finished 4th. 22-23. Oh, no, Luton finished 3rd, 22-23. Okay, but 21-22, 4th was Forest. 2021, Brentford who finished 3rd. So normally it's either 3rd or 4th. When was the last time it was like a team below? Fulham 4th, 19-20, 18-19. The last time a team below 4th got promoted via the playoffs was Aston Villa, who finished 5th in 18-19. And the whole fan in my chat he's been in my chat tonight. He told me a very interesting stat. The last time a team who finished 6th in the Championship but got promoted via the playoffs, Blackpool in 2010, 16 years ago. But what do Blackpool and Hull have in common? They're both orange. So that means Hull are going to break the streak. Now, look, I don't know. I think Southampton will be favourites, but I think the fact that Hull have done the double over them in the league makes it very interesting. And to be fair, Southampton weren't at their best tonight, let's be brutally honest. I do think overall they just about deserved to go through, but I don't think Middlesbrough were quite at it. First half, I thought they were really good, but for the rest of the game, they weren't great, to be honest with you. Obviously, they missed Hayden Hackney. Conway coming off injured wasn't ideal. Strelic coming off made no sense. Yeah, Whittaker didn't have his best game. Yeah. But they'll go again next season. For Southampton, they've got 11 days to prepare for a playoff final at Wembley. Could be their second playoff final win in 2 of the last 3 years. I just want a new team. Ipswich have come straight back up again. I don't want 2 of the new. I think it's brilliant that Coventry are going to be in the Prem next season. Obviously, Leeds and Sunderland have stayed up, but imagine we get Hull in there as well, just to spice it up. Honestly, a different team, that'd be sick. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But what I will say, I do think I know it sounds crazy considering they're in the playoffs. I actually do think Southampton are probably the most likely out of them, Coventry and Ipswich to stay up if it is Southampton who come up. That's just my opinion. Because honestly, I've been so impressed with them under Tonderecker. Southampton literally knocked out the team who was probably going to win the Premier League in Arsenal in the FA Cup quarterfinals. And they could have easily knocked out Man City as well. So I think they're definitely in a better place now than they were 2 years ago. I mean, Russell Martin, I know he did well to get him promoted, but he's not the best manager to have when you're in the Prem. I think Tonderecker would do well in the Prem. I would rather see Hull come up, but I don't mind either way. Oh, Kim Hellberg, he's not cracked a smile since that goal. He's genuinely not cracked a smile, bless him. It's a shame for Boro. It is a shame. They've had a good season, though. They could take the positives from this season, go again next season. Only issue is, I don't think they're going to have Hayden Hackney next season. I think he'll be in the Premier League. I think if Middlesbrough got promoted, he'd probably stay, but I think he's too good. He's too good to be in the Championship, I think. Well, who knows? If Spurs get relegated, he might go to Spurs. They're just showing the replay for this Cher Charles winner. It's just so bad. Do you know what's funny? The cross. Do you know what the funniest thing is about that goal? It's a terrible cross. There's the cross goes to absolutely. Who is that cross even going to, by the way? The closest player to it is Larin, but he's nowhere near. Surely he doesn't actually mean that. It's on his weaker left foot. There is absolutely no way that is a shot. Why did Fry? I'm really confused why Fry didn't header it. Did he just miss it? Was he off balance? He must have been off balance. I don't know. Really, really interesting. Oh man, that's the Championship players for you. The first legs were shocking. Second legs have definitely been much better, much more tense. In terms of the playoffs, I think there's a League One playoff tomorrow. Stockport against Stevenage. Thursday, Bradford against Bolton, and Friday, both League Two playoffs. Salford Grimsby and Notts County Chesterfield. Hooray! Now look, I'm looking forward to seeing how they finish. Oh, what a game! What a bloody game! In terms of tension, again, I did say it wasn't a classic, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being on the stream with you guys. Really do appreciate all the support that you've given me. What finish it was from McGree. That McGree goal feels like an absolute age ago. Yeah. Really could finish right into the bottom corner. No chance for Peretz. And then this goal from Stewart. Literally, free kick comes in, Manning volleys it into the ground, Bryn literally pushes it up, and then Stewart's there to header it in. It's not amazing goalkeeping from Sol Bryn, but I mean, what else could he do, really? You've got to just try and defend it. Yeah, not ideal. But yeah, well done to Southampton, though. Well bloody done. I'll tell you what could have potentially made this tie a bit more interesting. Well, I'm not going to say a bit more interesting, but very interesting, is if Middlesbrough had the second leg at home. Because obviously both these teams actually finished on the same points, 80, but Southampton had a better goal difference by 1 goal. If Middlesbrough beat Wrexham on the final day, they would have finished 4th. They wouldn't have finished 3rd. They were too far behind Millwall. But Middlesbrough, they missed 6 big chances in the first leg. They should have won the first leg, at least by 2 goals. But they didn't. But yeah, fair play to Southampton. I do think that, even though I think Middlesbrough were better first half, I do think for the rest of the game, including extra time, I do think Southampton deserved it. But I don't necessarily think Southampton were amazing. Again, it wasn't a classic, but it was very tense. Like, the amount of times they were panning to the crowd, like, just so many fans having their heads in their hands. Like, it's like I can feel the tension. I'm nervous for both of them, genuinely. Yeah, when that goal goes in, if you're a Middlesbrough fan, like, your heart just sinks. It just, yeah, you're heartbroken, really, because it's just those moments, like. There's 2 sides to football. Obviously, you've got the side where the team wins, they're absolutely loving it, and then you've got the other team who are just absolutely crestfallen, aren't they? Yeah, what did I say? I thought Southampton. I said Southampton would win 2-1 in the second leg and the first leg. I thought they'd win both legs 2-1. I thought they would have won this tie more comfortably. But 2-1 on aggregate, not too bad. Millwall Hull, I said 1-1 in the first leg. It was 0-0. And then I said Millwall would win 2-0 in the second leg, and Hull won 2-0. Fair play. But yeah, Hull City Southampton, May 23rd for the Championship Playoff Final. It's going to be a good one. Looking forward to it. But obviously, you've still got loads of watch-alongs to come until that point. I'll quickly go through them because why not? Tomorrow, 7:45, as always, Man City against Crystal Palace, a massive game in the Premier League title race. No watch-along on Thursday. I have done at least one watch-along for the last, let me count, 1, 2, 3, bloody hell, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've done a watch along for the last 11 days in a row, and it'll be 12 days tomorrow, and then Thursday, first day without a watch along. I know, can you believe it? But then I'll be back on Friday for Aston Villa against Liverpool from 7:45 again. Then Saturday, the big one, I'm looking forward to this, the FA Cup final, Chelsea against Man City. That's a 3 p.m. kickoff, so I'll be live from 2:45. Sunday is a double header. Man United Forest at 12:30. So I'll be live from 12:15, and then at 5:30, Newcastle against West Ham. I wasn't planning to do a watch along for Newcastle West Ham, but purely because of the fact that if West Ham win, Tottenham go into the relegation zone. I thought, do you know what? Why not? So on Sunday, 2 watch alongs: Man United Forest 12:30 kickoff, and then Newcastle West Ham 5:30 kickoff. Then Monday the 18th, Arsenal against Burnley. If City drop points against Palace, that could be Arsenal could seal the title against Burnley. But yeah, Arsenal-Burnley 18th of May, that's 8 p.m. kickoff. Tuesday the 19th, I've got to say next Tuesday, I'm really looking forward to it. 2 games, Bournemouth-Man City at 7:30, Chelsea-Tottenham at 8:15. I think my plan is, because Bournemouth-Man City kicks off at 7:30 and Chelsea-Tottenham kicks off at 8:15, when it's half time in the Bournemouth-Man City game, the Chelsea-Tottenham game will start, so I'll do a watch along for both, but what I'll do, I'll watch the first half of Bournemouth Man City, then watch the first half of Chelsea Tottenham, and then I will watch the last 15 minutes of Bournemouth Man City, because that will be half time in the Chelsea Tottenham game. Then when the Bournemouth Man City game is done, it'll be the second half of Chelsea Tottenham, and then we watch the second half of that, and then yeah. So I'll watch all of the Chelsea Tottenham game, and I'll still be able to watch the first half and the last 15 minutes of the Bournemouth Man City game, just not from when the second half starts to like the 75th minute. But yeah, so that'll be a double watch along as well. But both games are part of the watch along. It's not like I'm doing two separate ones. So yeah, Bournemouth, Man City, and Chelsea, Tottenham, Tuesday the 19th. Wednesday the 20th is the first European final of the year. Freiburg against Aston Villa. We'll definitely be doing a watch along for that. Thursday the 21st and Friday the 22nd, there's nothing on. Saturday, May the 23rd, they're just showing it on Sky as well. Hull against Southampton. And then Sunday, May the 24th, Premier League final day. Cannot wait for that. Wednesday the 27th, Conference League final, Crystal Palace, Rayo Vallecano. And then the 30th of May, PSG against Arsenal in the Champions League final. And then after that, we'll be moving on to World Cup watch-alongs. I cannot bloody wait. Right, guys, I think that is where I'm going to end the stream. I've got to say thank you to every single one of you who have either been here since the start or have been here at any point in the stream. Really do appreciate you. The chat was very active tonight as well. I massively appreciate it. I love responding to your guys' questions. What a brilliant game it was. Southampton 2, Middlesbrough 1 after extra time. I called it, didn't I? Yes, I did. Massive congratulations to Southampton. They will play Hull on the 23rd of May in the Championship Player Final at Wembley. Obviously, commiserations to Middlesbrough, but I'm sure they'll go again next season. I'll be back live for Man City against Crystal Palace. Massive game in the Premier League title race. I'll be live from 7:45, as always, on the Frank Thinks YouTube channel, and I hope to see you guys there. So, massive thank you to you guys. Obviously, we've got a lot of subscribers as well. We're up to 305, I believe, now, which is absolutely brilliant. So, thank you guys so much for the support. I'll be live again tomorrow. Well done to Southampton. Commiserations to Middlesbrough. And yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end it. Thank you guys for being here, and I will see you again. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. See you guys tomorrow.